Welcome to the Trading Show. My name is Dave the Gunner. Gunning these streets and the YouTube. I'm kidding. I'm talking about this gun. How's everyone doing today? Welcome back to Sin City Crypto. I'm David, the new guy around here, just hired. Hey, I'm not done introducing myself yet. Jesus. Fine, JP, go ahead.
Hey, Zen Master JP here. How's it going? I'm live from the what? From the blockchain. Okay, the blockchain around the corner from the congregation. What's going on? What's going on, man?
Not much, apparently.
You don't matter.
I don't matter. So, hey, Rob, how you doing, man? It's good.
Yo, who's the guy dropping the introductions over here?
No ideas. New guy that no one cares about.
That's right.
Anyways, I was watching a show last night. That Bitcoin 1 minute candle was wild. I was positioned in the long. Okay, I was like, it's kind of consolidating. There was a little bear div. I was like, but I can't short the market. And I'm sitting there, and I'm trying to rest because I have I had a bad sinus infection. And then all of a sudden, I hear you. And I look, I'm like, oh my God! And I saw the candle. It was absolutely wild. And so those of you that were watching the show yesterday, I'm pretty sure you said you were positioned long, correct?
Absolutely.
So if you were watching the show with JP last night and you were I don't want to say following his trades, but trading with him, whether it's going the same direction, whether it's getting trade ideas, or whether it's just flat out copying him, as long as you know that the responsibility ultimately falls on you, the person who clicks the button to open the trade, you are making money. I was making money. Rob probably was making money. Not on Bitcoin, on probably a shitcoin. JP was definitely making money because we saw it happen live. So to all of you, amazing. Give yourselves a round of applause. Also to our team, give our people a round of applause. This is what we live for, baby.
What are we clapping for?
You know the other thing too is, and we'll get into the chart here. I see so much bickering back and forth on social media about, I call the bottom. No, there's more downside. The bottom's not in yet. It's got, who gives a shit if the bottom is in? Who cares? We make money if it goes up. We make money if it goes down, right? Keep it simple. Trade with the market, trade bidirectionally, and just DCA into your favorite projects on 15% or more dips. Very, very simple. If you keep it simple like that, you will do good in crypto, and don't chase those 100x coins. Have a few of them maybe you believe can be a lottery ticket, but just keep it simple. Trade and DCA into solid projects. With that being said, I'll take a peek at the casino, and then we'll throw it over to JP for a Bitcoin top-down analysis. Casino.
Goddamn.
It's only 24 trades a minute, so pretty low vol. We did have a bearish condition. I can't tell the time, but right now we're teetering above 79K. We did get to that demand zone in the mid 78s. I think we got down to 78.2 on price action here for Bitcoin. No price reversal down here, which typically is what you want to see, and also no bullish condition. We could take a peek at a Bitcoin chart. I was a little, I was looking at this chart. I was a little weary of some bearish divergence. I think it was on the 1 minute or the 5 minute or the 2 minute. There was some pretty heavy bear div on BTC, but from my past experiences with the market, the way it's been and how it's going, bear div doesn't matter nearly as much as it does in bear markets. I think there was bear div on the 4 hour as well. Yeah, there it is. Look at that heavy bear div on the 4 hour, right? You measure wick to wick or close to close, right? You go to the same spot on the momentum oscillator, and that is, my friends, some pretty heavy bear div. Does that mean that Bitcoin's going all the way down? No. We saw what happened yesterday. When you see from, I've been in the space a very long time relative to a majority of people. And when you see candles like you saw yesterday, okay, let me try to pull up a 5 minute candle here of what we saw yesterday. When you see a candle like this one that happened at 7:15 p.m. last night, Pacific Standard Time, when you see something like that and you see multiple of them and you start hitting large psychological numbers, 70K, 75K, 80K, it's something to definitely keep a note of. And things like bear div, in my opinion, matter a little less. Not to say that we shouldn't take technicals into account, but that's how at least I've been trading it. I am very afraid to short Bitcoin. Look at the daily. Look how far we are from the 200 MA on the daily time frame. To be exact, we are currently about 14% away from the 200 MA on the daily, about to get that golden cross. Now, chances are we probably come back and retest this region somewhere around $70,000 flat. And that's not to say that that means the bear market or the bull market is over or the bear market is still intact. It's just, in fact, I would say I would like to see that, right? That would give me confirmation that, in fact, the bear market is over. Is we get that golden cross. Let me mute my casino real quick. Is we get the golden cross on the daily. We consolidate a little bit, maybe see a spill off, shake out some of the paper hands, shake out some of the, or pay some of the shorts, and then come back, touch that 21, and then make a new higher high. That's what I'm hoping for. And if that does happen, might be our last opportunity to buy some of these altcoins at cheap prices. You look at projects like Venice, like Tau, like Solana. Solana over $100. How amazing is that? Definitely not Cardano. Definitely not Polkadot. Definitely, some other projects. So that's kind of my strategy. I'm looking on the medium time frames to long support levels. But I'm also aware that at some point we will get a larger drawdown down to the low 70s. I'm expecting it. I'll be ready for it, and I'll be ready to enter into a long if we do get that 21 MA retest. That would be a Sammy special on the daily, right? Big drawdown on the daily. We clear the 200. 21 catches up. We come down, retest it. Stokes reset. RSI semi resets because it is sitting at 82, extremely overbought. So that's kind of my gauge on the situation. With that being said, I'll throw it over to JP if he's ready. We'll do a top-down Bitcoin analysis, and we'll get the show started. Sure.
Let's do it. Everybody, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, evening, or night, depending on where you are around the world. We're worldwide here, and we're streaming every day covering Bitcoin. Shout out to everybody that was with me during the live yesterday. We saw that God candle coming in real time. That's right. A God candle sent from the BTC gods. Oh, man. It was a big move. Big move. But have we given it all back? Was it the top? So many questions, right? Is it time to short? Have we broken market structure? Let's break it on down. Let's break it all down. Laura, let's make it zen. Let's reset the narrative. Yesterday was yesterday, right? Today is today. We have a brand new day, a brand new candle on multiple time frames. So we'll see where we are. Are we overextended? Is the trend still healthy and bullish to the upside? Let's figure it out. Start from the top down. Let's go to the monthly. Here we go. Monthly time frame for Bitcoin. I'm using the Binance chart here, the perp chart.
Oh, we get a monthly sorry, JP. We get a monthly close in
6 days.
6 days. And
6 days.
Like you see the little dot down there?
I see that. The green dot. I'm glad you brought that up there, Dave. Green dot on the monthly. Last time we had the green dot was back here in about May in 25, and that brought us to the all-time high.
Tell them what happened. What was the move,
highs.
bro? How big was that? Was a big move.
Okay, we'll give them the move right here from about this candle. Let's say that candle to right around here, 30, 40%, something like that, 32%. Yeah, 35% to be exact. 35% move from that green dot on the monthly. You see, those green dots do a really good job of marking bottoms on larger time frames. You got green money flow, low stochastics, RSI pointing up. The momentum is to the upside on the monthly. The monthly is an uptrend. If I was looking at this on the 4-hour chart or the 1-hour chart, I would be looking for a bounce and not a short. So I'm saying, guys, this could be the end of the bear market, the beginning of the bull market. I don't know for sure, but as an objective observer here of the charts, I have to say that it's possible. It's definitely possible. All right, let's go down time frame here to weekly time frame now. All right, weekly. You already know the deal, folks. That POC, that 200, beautiful bounce. Look at the confident move from BTC. But we are at resistance, aren't we? A dynamic resistance, the 50 MA, the red line, the super trend. We had a high volume node here. There was 82,000 just about was the major resistance on the daily and actually on the weekly. 82,000 is that major resistance. Are we going to conquer it? We have to see. None of us knows what's going to happen. Momentum looks like it has some more room to the upside, not completely overbought. The RSI and the stochastics, not completely overbought, but getting there. VWAP looking healthy to the upside, and a sharp move up on the momentum waves in Market Cipher B. Market Cipher B, this indicator right here at the bottom of my screen, the one that gives the green dots, the momentum waves, the VWAPs, and the money flow. All right, bull div, a valid, and playing out. That's right, bull div, a valid, and playing out on Bitcoin. Let's go down to the daily time frame. The daily, man, what a mega move. A mega move from Bitcoin. Got above the 200 MA with no effort at all, and now even going for the second target. This is like starting a war and taking over one town, and then moving on to the next town, village to village, city to city. Okay, this is the next city. 82,000 right here. 82,000, just about 200. 82.2 needs to be conquered. We've yet to conquer it, and there's a lot of selling pressure here. We're gonna have to look at the sell wall. All right, there's a sell wall I have to show you in the order book. We'll see how strong it is. The sell wall is like the fortification for the bears. The bulls need to get past the fortification. It takes immense effort, manpower, strategy. It takes a lot. It's not easy. And the probabilities are going to start shifting here. I'm bullish. Hold on, Monkman 5. You're not bullish. You're figuring it out now. I was bullish, okay? I was bullish, but the probabilities may start shifting here, is what I'm saying. The probabilities may start shifting as the bears have heavy fortifications. We got a red dot, guys, a red dot on the daily. A red dot on the daily right now. Overbought stochastics and RSI. The indicators are screaming. They're screaming. Emergency. This is not a purge, folks. Not a purge. This is not a purge. But at the same time, it's bullish, right? It's above all moving averages, got above the resistance. The resistance is now support. But is it a rising wedge? Look, it's a wedge right there. It's a rising wedge. What do rising wedges do?
They fall.
Yeah, they usually fall. But if they don't fall, they go parabolic. So, there's your options, BTC. Are you going for it? Are you going parabolic and going to break through the defenses, or does it falter? Do the bulls retreat? Money flow very green. The trend is green, but man, we're very due for a retracement, aren't we? We're very much due for a retracement. How about the 4-hour time frame? 4-hour, okay. We have a higher high. We have clearly lower highs on the momentum. We got to study this one, Dave. We have to look at this closer.
The 4-hour has some heavy bear div.
Bear div.
Yeah, I talked about that at the very beginning.
Yeah.
I agree. But I'm still very nervous about shorting.
Yes. And that's fair. So my rule right now is I'm not shorting until we break market structure. Market structure to me is 75.6.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay.
I'm not short until we break that.
Are you willing to, if we do try to take that high again, or we get
even test it? But go ahead. Say it again.
Are you open to, if we do get another push up to that 81K, to enter into a speculative short with like a very, very tight stop loss, and try to kind of snipe a top there and bring it down to that 75K? That would be a pretty big risk to reward trade.
As of right now, no. I don't fault or blame. I understand if somebody wants to do that. That makes sense. And maybe a calm clapper laddered approach can help with that type of thing. But I'm okay. I'm gonna stick to my plan and wait for market structure break. And also, look, if we come down right now, I'm still projecting we could come down and then maybe put a right shoulder in and then make a little neckline. We could make a neckline and make a whole head and shoulder, and then that may be shortable. If we can test that, if we test 75.6 and that looks like a head and shoulder, I'll short that. I'll short that all day. But you know what? I'll say this, and I know he just walked away for a moment, but he just said, if we get one more pop, would you do a speculative short? I said no, but I'm allowed to change my mind if in the future, right? I should be able to. If we get another high like this, imagine we get another high and get a lower high and a momentum too, like even more bear div? What if we get 1, 2, 3, a bear div in a row? What do we call that? The dirty Dave, right? We get a dirty Dave on the 4-hour bear div at resistance. Are you kidding me? Hell yeah, I'm taking the short. Hell yeah, I'll take the short. But you know, that's a very specific scenario. If he said that now, if we get another high and lower momentum, we get the dirty Dave. Okay, I can speculate. I can speculate for sure. All right, 4-hour time frame though, heavy bear div, but money flow very green. Right, there's a divergence between the momentum and the money flow. Right, the trend and the and the money flow. Wow. The trend and the momentum, a divergence between the trend and the momentum. That's interesting. All right, let's hurry up with this 30-minute time frame. How are we looking? Still a bullish trend. Still a bullish trend. A little bit shaky here, but not breaking any major market structure. We do have a bearish engulfing candle on the 30, getting rejected at the 21, the white line. So we'll see what happens here. Definitely some resistance there, but above the PLC, which is acting as support. Here's the 5-minute time frame. Small time frame does look kind of bearish. We lost the 200 MA. When I say loss, I mean price went under the yellow line here and started coming down, but made it look a V-shaped recovery. A V-shaped recovery and a potential inverse head and shoulder. Maybe this is the right shoulder. There's your left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Either that or that's a bear flag, right? You dumped. Now you had a little retracement and you're rolling over and dumping, right? Bear flag. That's the bearish case. Either or can play out. All right, there we go. And 1 minute just kind of chopping, right? Right above the 200 still, but chopping. You can see a better view of that potential inverse head and shoulder. All right, now BTC will tell us what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen, folks. BTC will tell us, but I am still positioned long until we break market structure. Big Rob, what's going on, man?
Oh, not much, man. I'm just over here playing around with charts, and I got this Bitcoin treasure map here. It's a very similar to the one that we use on YouTube, the supply and demand.
Okay. Treasure. We hunting for treasure?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So I got some reversal signals, all that stuff, all that jazz. So, anyways, it's something I made here, so I'm playing around with it.
Oh, you made it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the casino themed and all that.
I love that.
So this is kind of the beginning.
I love that.
All I got right now is Binance.
You got orders on the left right there? There's a live orders?
Yeah, I got Binance as the API right now. But yeah, I got, kind of the same thing. Instead of having to go to YouTube, I figure if we can have a homegrown one, it'd be kind of cool. So
I agree with you. That's kind of what I've been trying to do with Market Monkey, but I didn't do a custom one. Nice.
Yeah, no, this is our like a whole website. So
I'm assuming you use Grok.
Yeah, using Grok build.
Grok build. Okay, is that like the Codex version or something like that? Like you
get to like build stuff on Grok. It's kind of cool. It's the first time really messing with it.
Let's go.
So,
come on.
We'll see.
Make sure you get those casino like sounds. And if we're gonna make our own casino too,
I got the sounds. I don't know if the sounds work though. I tried to. I'm not hearing.
Yeah, not
sounds. Sure. Yeah, I got the sound button here, but
actually, I see some sounds there.
No sounds.
It may be not just going to our headphones, but I do see some sounds there.
Yeah, I don't think the website's set up for it.
Okay,
I was looking here. I'm not seeing nothing bouncing around in here. So, anyways, yeah, still kind of playing around with it. So there's that, and then mute that. What else?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, if you're gonna build a casino thing, man, we need a freaking I'm thinking like a casino, like like the slot lever you pull, like and like all the sounds and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like like make it look like a slot machine.
Yeah, that was what I was trying to do.
You could probably do that with overlays though, overlays and graphics. You know what I'm saying? You could do a lot with that. Animated overlays. I love this stuff, man. I love this stuff. All right, what's going on, man? What is the narrative, man? What are we doing here? I don't know if I'm a bull or a bear. Am I a bull or a freaking bear right now, man? Or a monk? I guess I'm a monk. I mean, technically, I'm still long. I just opened up a long on BTC this morning from that dip. Here it is right here, slightly up. It's slightly up right now, 45% on the ROI, about $100. Not too bad. I do have the the anti-clapper installed. I have the anti-clapper installed, aka my stop loss into break even. So a risk-free trade here, but I will get taken out if we make a deep right shoulder. If that deep right shoulder comes, it's taking me out. We'll see. All right. Let me pull up that battlefield. Let's refresh the battlefield. Get everything going here. Get everything going. What's going on in the chat, folks? What's going on? J Trader, good to see you. This is JP. Did you check out Hermes? I posted it in the Discord yesterday. I did not, but let me put it in my agenda. Yeah, let me put it in my analog agenda here. Hermes. It's like, you heard of that, Rob? Hermes is some type of AI agent type thing.
It sounds familiar.
Am I even seeing it right? Hermes, Hermes, Hermes.
Yeah.
All right. They said this show would be even better if Rob was in the back every day cooking like it's a crypto themed cooking show. You know, I thought of that same thing, Rob. I don't know why. But how could you can't just mix random things like that. They're like cooking in crypto, cooking in the kitchen.
It's tough to do that, bro. Like, because we set up podcasts, you know, that we do other podcasts than just our own. And so,
yeah,
doing cooking, you got to have like a lot of top down cameras. You got to have a kitchen. You got to have vents, and like, it's definitely challenging. Say that.
Yeah,
you got to kind of build a whole studio from the ground up for that.
Yeah, and it got to be mobile too, like move around. It can't be permanent. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's tough. And then I don't know. Anyway, it would be cool. Maybe in the future, man. Maybe when we get the big studio, the Hollywood studio, the Miami studio. Anyway, the battlefield. What's going on, man? The Bulls in control right now. Bulls in control, but the Bears have a lot of units here. So the Bears have a pretty decent wall, a sell wall. The sell wall is bigger than the buy wall right now, but somehow the Bulls are still more aggressive. Check that out. Underdogs, man. Them underdogs be fighting, right? Fighting. Love it. Big shout out to I'm Really Clappy in the chat. Says, I want to take a moment to recognize that it's okay to take profits and sit on your hands until you plot your next trade. There's no reason to give it all back. Take those profits. Amen. Amen, man. That is truth right there. Really Clappy. I love that, man. I think that's very important because, man, we had a big move. We had a huge move. I know a lot of people made a lot of money, and it's really easy to give that back. Don't give it back. It's okay to sit on the profits. Bitcoin getting the move right now, guys. Getting the move. And I'm saying it because I've done it, folks. I've made money on almost every leg, and I've given it back, time and time again. I've been in your shoes. I'm in your shoes, right? We all make those mistakes, but take your time. Be okay. Don't be greedy. There's a fear and greed index that is rising, my friends. Don't be getting all greedy right now. Take profits. Take some profits. Is Bitcoin 1 minute time frame bounce off that 200 MA now above the POC? How does it look from a 5 minute perspective? From a 5 minute perspective, still trying to figure out if it wants to be an inverse head and shoulder or a bear flag. How about we look at some actual ranges, Muck man? Get out of these patterns. How about the range? What range are we in? All right, let's do that. What's your strategy over there, Rob? What's the move, man? What's going on?
I don't know if this pullback is, if it's of a larger pullback. I know I've been coming on pretty bullish every day, and I'm just like, I'm long on all these flags. Flag, I can long.
Flags.
I don't know. I don't really have nothing negative to say here. I mean, I feel like continuation is likely, but the vibe to me is just, I feel like
the vibe.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this tap that we had last night is maybe something in the rear view. I'm not saying short, because right now you can't short, dude. You can't short. Not any like meaningful time frames, you know. You can scalp, sure, but I don't know. I don't know where we're at. What's your kind of your ultimate directional play right now if you had to pick one, right?
Slight continuation. Still looking at about that 84 level, possibly even up to 87 is the next resistance if we break this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's on my screen right now, guys, I'm just looking at the range, the current tight range, the 30-minute range. But I guess we're talking about bigger possible play right now. Let me get this out of the way. He asked me, like, what is my direction, like directional play? And I don't know. I just feel like we had a big rally, and now we're in a range, in a little tight range at the top of what could be a value area high. Well, it is value area high. We're near resistance. We're kind of camped out outside resistance. You know, I have to pull up Market Monkey. How strong is that sell wall? 80,000. You know, psychological number. This is a psychological battle. This is a battle for price. Dave, I love you.
I love you too, man.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna pull up Market Monkey. I gotta find out what the order book looks like. Sorry. The sell wall, the buy wall. I gotta see what it looks like.
Do you like this? Is it okay? I'm assuming it's a paid subscription. Yeah,
it is. Yeah, I do like it.
Would you? How much is it?
That's however much they take for my card, man. I have no idea.
I said I ain't got time to mess around with them peasant subscription fees.
Yeah. What is this price thing? I don't know. I just subscribe for the annual and I forget about it.
Okay.
They charge me again in the year.
I'm gonna reach out to them.
Yeah, I think they do have an affiliate program. We could hook something up.
We're gonna flex our channel, bro. We're gonna get ourselves a free account, and we're gonna give a nice discount for the community.
That's right. Hook them up, man. This is how you know it's real too, right? I love this tool. You know, take my money, and give me the data.
Okay.
Here's the sell wall I was talking about, guys. 79,700 is the major sell wall for Bitcoin. And where's the freaking buy wall? I don't see one.
Because the wall's been broken, bro. It's just buying.
The buy wall's at 78,000, guys. Remember that. That's good places for stop losses and TPs, like TPs if you're in the short. 78,100 is the buy wall. All right. And just under 80,000 is the sell wall. 79,700 exactly. All right. How about CVD? Quick peek at it. Oof. CVD recent downtrend here. If we zoom out, is it just an extended flag? Is it making a Bart Simpson? I'm just looking at structure. This is like market structure of CVD, not price. Buyers clearly overall in control, but man, it was a nice flag. But now it's kind of, is it making a cup? Does it make a cup and handle? Does it Bart Simpson? Does it just decline? Lower highs, we'll see. Sellers in control recently. All right, that's all the data I need from Market Monkey right now.
Is anyone in any trades?
I'm in trades, yeah.
Have you gone over them? Sorry, I was using
not all of them yet. Not all of them. So perfect timing. I did open a speculative BTC along from the dip this morning.
Okay.
Just slightly up right now, 81%, about $184 right now on BTC long. Stop loss at a break even though. We'll see what happens. A lot of volatility, I'm assuming, may happen. Also open up a Circle trade.
You just love Circle, don't you?
I do love it. And it's been getting a nice move lately.
I gotta look at macro. I feel like I haven't looked at macro in God knows how long.
Yeah, I'm in a Circle trade, and then along a bunch of altcoins last night with the community. I noticed it's usually not a great idea to long altcoins in the evening. When everything's looking bullish, and then go to bed, right?
Wake up to clapping.
Wake up, clap. Wake up, sore. Sore from the clapping. So I'm the
opposite, bro. I put my longs or my shorts in right before bed. And then 4:30 wake up and I'm like reaching for my water. I'm like, where's my water? And then I say F the water. And then I grab my phone and I got like one eye open and I'm like looking and I'm like, and then the trade is closed and I'm like, oh, did it close positive?
Yeah.
And then tell me y'all haven't done that. And then I'm like,
I mean, I don't sound retarded when I say it, but that's
Yeah.
so you wake up all
He said
nice and refreshed at 4 a.m, checking out your trades.
hell yeah.
Bro, I got one eye open, and then I'm looking, and then I'm like, your boy made money.
The boy made money.
And I go to open up another trade, and I'm like, nope, don't do that at 4:30 in the morning. That's a bad idea.
You're dumb.
If y'all haven't done that, man, you're a goddamn lie. You know damn well y'all done that shit.
Hey, chill out, man. Yeah, I've probably done it a few times. That's besides the point, man. You know. Did you guys see? I posted a absolute shitter in the Discord the other day.
A what?
A shitter, that low cap coin.
Oh.
So I came across this project. It's called Beastonk. Okay, I think we're in the time now where we can maybe start speculating on some super low cap. I literally put $500 in this thing. I am fully prepared to depart with my $500.
What is this dookie?
Ah.
So this is a token launch platform, but here's a unique thing.
Here we go. Token launch platform.
No,
The
it's
top is in.
the top is not
Going
in.
back to 50K.
Here's the dope part, okay? You can LP, you can pair your coin with RWAs. So you can pair it with Nvidia, you can pair it with the S&P, you can pair the
What do
liquid
you mean pair it with it?
like instead of virtuals to ETH or virtuals to USDC, it would be like Sin City coin to the Nasdaq, Sin City coin to Nvidia or MicroStrategy or Microsoft or whatever.
Trying to launch
Gotcha.
a City Coin.
I was playing around with it, man. Honestly, and you know what? I want to give a shout out to you because I'll be honest, man.
No shout outs, bro.
Because you haven't taught me anything recently. In terms of shut up, man.
Showed you how to use wet wipes.
You actually did. You put me on the wet wipes. That's been a game changer.
I can't believe you went 30-something years without wet wipes.
It's not enough
Man,
meetings.
let's- Enough about my ass.
Come on.
Enough about my booty. Let's talk about JP real quick.
JP.
When we were
What a shit.
when we were looking at Siren, and the first thing you did was you went on the platform, you try to use it. Okay.
I remember that.
I do research, like I used to do research, and I'd go to the website, I'd do my due diligence, but I would never really go through the process of using the actual product. So since that day, I make it a point, if I'm going to invest in something, I'm going to use the product, right? To make sure that is this even a fucking good product?
Yeah, seriously.
So I went through the process and I'm like, okay, what if I want to launch a coin? What does it look like? It's very, very, so you can do the simple route. It's like Kraken, right? You can go Kraken or Coinbase Advanced or Coinbase Pro or just the regular normie Coinbase.
You just add a disclaimer. Unless you're doing something behind the scenes, I don't know. You're not getting paid for this, right?
Absolutely no. Zero payment.
All right. Throw that out there, man, because all these other YouTubers, they be secretly pitching all this
No
shit.
shilling.
No.
All right.
We if we do talk about something that we're getting paid for, we will say it. The links, the only people that are actually paying, well, the only exchange that's paying us is BTCC. All the other ones we're just using ref links.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's it. So and that's
no. YouTube is paying us.
YouTube's paying us. Yeah.
Our viewers. And
Can I get back to the damn fucking thing?
And Milan gave us a $40 rupees super chat too.
Yeah, we backed up a super chat too, guys.
Okay, just
Go ahead.
let me let me finish real quick, and I will stop.
Go ahead. Let's launch a coin. Let's go.
So this platform allows you to launch a coin with different liquidity providers, and it allows you to distribute the rewards to the holders in different assets, up to 10 assets.
So I should buy this? Just tell me where to put my money.
I just got to say, it's unequivocally a bad idea to launch a coin here, man.
I'm not launching a coin.
There, just in general.
Yes, okay. It is at 1.3 million market cap. It's very low market cap. I put $500 in. I'm expecting it to go to zero.
Oh, nice.
Also, if you hold this coin, every single transaction, every single token that's launched, every single fee that's paid, there's a certain amount of rewards that get distributed to every single holder of Beastonk. I think I've gotten like $8 in USDC already, and I'm holding it for 4 days. And I don't even have a large position size. I have a $500 position size. So I'm throwing it out there. Very, very high risk, potentially very high reward. This thing can get to 25 to 50 million. That's a 25 to 50x. Am I saying it's going to happen? No. Is it worth the risk? Absolutely. Yes, it is. And the dev is doxed. The other one, Tibber, if you haven't got an allocation on this one, I'd highly recommend you put this on your watch list. It is pretty extended. I would recommend maybe
extended. God damn.
Yeah, this thing, I mean, it's been consolidating for a long time. This is on the daily.
We're literally in the trenches right now.
We are in the trenches, my friend. Yeah, bringing it back to the old school days.
Let's go.
This part of the market?
Let's go.
We are. Now is the time.
That's this part of the market.
Well, you want to wait till Bitcoin's at 200K?
Hell yeah. This one I got tons of profit.
That's why your exit liquidity.
Shit.
Guys,
anyways,
is this the top?
If you want to wait for a gold pocket bouncer 786 bounce, 13.18 cents or like 16 cents is what I'd be waiting for. But I have a large position on this one. Just want to give the community a heads up. Thank you. Okay, now go ahead.
You know,
All right.
You know what I did today?
What?
So I multitasking. I was running behind on time. So I decided to pump some gas and then go into the convenience store to grab some stuff while the gas was pumping.
Bad idea.
Yeah. Anyways, so then I just got in my car and completely forgot that I had been pumping gas. I drove off with the gas pump.
Oh, you dumbass. You absolute dumbass.
I pulled over in a parking lot like 4 blocks away from the gas station. I'm like,
hold on, the pump was still in there?
Yeah. It's designed to detach, man. Yeah, wow. Did you bring it back?
You could have blown up an entire gas station.
No, I just threw the pump on the side. And
Feds, if you're watching, gas station owner, which one was it? The Shell on the Tropicana in Decatur.
Damn, snitch it.
Damn, bro. What are you Come on, man.
He snitched on himself.
I'm calling SEC on your coin.
The macro man coin. As fun as it sounds, man, it's just never been a good idea to start a coin, but man, it would be so fun. It would be so fun to have a clappy coin and a clapper at a coin.
Let me tell you something.
It would be silly. We all get clapped together on the coin.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If we were to ever launch a coin, number one, it would be announced live on the show. You would never see it on our X because shit gets hacked. Number two, whatever position, whatever amount we would hold, we would agree to never sell. And we would only make our money from the rewards of the token trading.
Okay, that's interesting.
So that way people don't feel like you're dumping on them, but you can still...
Why are you making that decision? I don't want to dump on people. Come on.
Maybe it could be like a reward system or something like that.
That's the whole point of this. Is you can just... Yes.
And getting rich, but it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And let's say you snipe 50% of your own supply. So now there's less risk of this thing dumping. You don't ever sell that 50%. You can even burn it if you want to. But the idea is to get the token to start trading and you generate fees and you make your money from the fees. So it's not harming anyone. You're not dumping on anyone. And you're giving the community an opportunity to make a lot of money. But we're not even, that's not even a topic of discussion. I'm just saying if it were to ever happen, that's what it would look like.
Yeah. Just all the legal complications that scare me about coins, man.
Yeah, we're not launching a coin.
Yeah, exactly. But what if I came out with a coin, the clappy coin, okay? Guaranteed to get clapped. You're going to guaranteed to lose money.
By the way, me and my son were watching the show on Sunday.
Okay.
And he's like, Dad, who's that saying, okay, Daddy?
Oh, no.
On the stream.
No.
I was like, what? And I had you on the background.
No.
And he's like, is that your studio? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, that's JP. He's like, who's he talking to? Is that his girlfriend? I'm like, well, technically, maybe it is his girlfriend.
Yes, it is his girlfriend.
She's my digital...
So I turned and I was like, what the fuck is going on right now?
She's my digital utility slave, all right?
Yeah.
AI
Careful,
slave.
man. These AIs, they get sentient, bro. They're coming after your ass.
Well, I'll treat her well. I'm a little worried about Clappy, though.
Yeah.
A little worried about Clappy.
I saw you trying to...
been sounding more deflated every time you talk. You know, when you first...
Yeah, because he sang Clapperella after him.
When you first started with Clappy, he's like, hey, guys, how you doing? Hey, well, yeah, absolutely. Now he's all like, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, like, sure. I can't really do that, but, you know. Like, come on, man. Lighten up, bro.
Yeah.
All right, super chats, man. We're ignoring them.
Go ahead.
There we go. Poner kills all troll. Can we bring that up, please?
Boner?
Poner kills all troll. Says VVV top down. Absolutely. Let's do a VVV top down analysis. Thank you for the nuke, Laura. All right, and what's going on? We got Milan. Can we bring this up as well? Let's take care of this super chat. Says in 2 days I made 920 USD from 182 USD in gold of 5.
That was for you, Milan.
Yeah, there you go.
Also, Milan, a place I want to visit, but I've never been.
Let me give him a 5 real quick, Laura. Here we go. 5. There you go. Congrats, man. Good job. Good job. Keep it up. Don't give it all back. Don't give it all back. Take a break.
Take a break.
Cash out.
Yes, cash out some profits, but don't take a break, bro. You want to roll, baby. You keep going.
Keep going till you lose
Just
it
have
all.
No, don't lose it all. Have risk management, but
Throw it all on black.
unless you made life-changing money where maybe $920 is life-changing.
I just think it's a great idea just to relax after, major win.
Bro.
Major win.
You keep the gas on the pedal, man.
Damn.
The pedal on the gas, bro.
What do you think, Rob? You up on the poker table, man. You're killing it, man. You're the top dog, man. You can keep going. You can keep scraping everybody.
Fuck yeah, you are.
The whole table?
I'm going to put my foot on everyone's neck.
Yeah, bro. It's like.
What happened last time you stepped to the table with me, bro?
Damn.
That's cold.
Why'd I bring that up? Damn.
Yeah, you dug yourself a hole and you threw yourself in that hole, man.
Hey, I'm humble, man. I'm humble.
Listen, bro, all I'm saying is if you got to the championship game by playing a certain way, don't get to the championship game and play a different way.
Let me ask you a question. When you win a long or short, you win a trade, right?
Yeah.
You do understand somebody's on the other end, right?
For sure.
Ain't no different than poker, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And if I sit back and I got remorse for the people getting liquidated on the other side, I ain't gonna make money on my side. So same thing at the poker table, bro. Gotta liquidate everybody. Liquidate.
Southern Charm said, your son is going to tell his girlfriend to call him daddy.
Oh, no.
Sorry. Okay. What are we even doing here? What?
I don't know.
Are we in the middle? Oh, you read the super chat. Someone wanted
VVV. We got
Venice
VVV
top down.
Yeah, let me do VVV.
And then Milan, happy for you, man. Congratulations. Keep the foot on the pedal, but don't get greedy. Don't get greedy and practice safe trading. Thank you.
Yeah. And clap the like button. Clap the like button. Here we go. Venice. I might be in a Venice trade, am I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's cooking too. Venice is the one cooking. I'm getting like...
Bro, this has been my best spot performer, period. And it was a fucking airdrop.
My trades are equally pumping and clapping at the same time. Look at Venice. Venice pumping. Looking
Talk
good.
about Zen, right? Balance?
It's balanced.
There you go,
yeah.
my friend. You have a balanced portfolio.
Up $100, down $100. BCH clapping me. All right, let's go ahead and look at Venice real quick. VVV.
Why does virtuals look like that?
I don't know. It was the exchange. All right, here we go. Let's do a top-down analysis. He says, is it in a discount still on the weekly? Here we go. Weekly time frame. Let's make sure we have the stochastics enabled here. Stochastics enabled. Ooh, I like that 21 bounce. I love that 21 bounce right there on the weekly time frame. Green dot on the weekly. Beautiful. Green money flow as well. Pretty bullish there on the weekly. It looks like a bull flag that has broken up, huh?
That looks amazing.
It is broken up. That does look amazing.
I would expect a little bit of a, it looks like it wants to create, well, I guess you can say it's a bull flag, maybe broke out, or you can look at it and say, well, is that going to be a little bit of a W, double bottom with a higher low?
Yeah.
And then you would expect consolidation to come at some point. But I think Venice is going to $50 to $100, bro.
Absolutely. So you're definitely going to see some resistance right here at this previous high. I'm just using the candle bodies right there to see it at about 19.418 resistance. May get a wick high there. We'll see. Let me do a measured move. If it happened to have played out in full, and now that's a very generous measured move right there from the breakout of the flag. I think that's pretty accurate.
$30.
Yeah, $30. 29.2. Yeah, $30 could break out. It'll take some time. All right, let's go to some other time frames here. Go down to the daily. This is a top-down analysis on VVV. Venice, very bullish on the daily. A lot of volume behind the move. A big body green candle coming up right now. But look, a red dot and overheated on all the indicators, RSI and the stochastics at 100. And a red dot, man, a lot of confluence here for a potential pullback. But look at the VWAP. I've kind of noticed this, that I kind of noticed like when we cross bearishly, like is it like at a top? Like how is the oscillation, if that makes any sense? How is the oscillation on the VWAP? You know, here's what I'm talking about. Like that's the high, that's a low, high, low, high, low. Are we ready for a high? You see what I'm saying? Like we could just kiss that line and come right back up. But the thing is, even just briefly going beneath it, it will flash a red dot, which is doing now. So you think it's bearish, and it could be bearish, but it could just be flashing this red dot and go higher. Bitcoin has done this, and so could Venice. So yes, a lot of top indicators here flashing, but it could still go up. And look, we haven't had a red candle on the daily since the 16th I think the same thing with Solana. Some altcoins haven't had a pullback on a daily since the 16th. This is the 25th, guys. It's almost 10 days. Crazy work. All right, here's a 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame was a flag, a broke out. Yeah, that flag broke out, folks. Will it consolidate again? Will it go higher? We'll have to see, but the market structure is intact for a bullish move. Venice looks very bullish still, guys. Still. Mid breakout. Very dangerous to short.
Amen.
All right, here we go. 30-minute time frame. How the 30-minute looking starting to consolidate there. Is that a local top? That does look like a local top, but we'll see. Maybe it goes sideways above most moving averages. The moving averages did converge here before the breakout. Man, look at the volume, heavy volume, but overextended on this time frame. Money flow green. The trend is strong, but a bit overextended, isn't it? Final time frame for you. Final time frame, 5-minute. Is that some like a cat ear type of formation?
Can I ask a really stupid ass question?
Sure.
For continuation, would you rather see a higher high with bear div or a lower high?
Damn, that's good ass question.
Maybe that's that's a stupid question.
I think it's a great question.
What would give you
lower
more
high.
confidence?
Lower high.
Lower high with no bear div?
Lower high.
Obviously no bear div. Okay.
Because I would rather see like, a bullish trend, do this, kind of trend down to break up, right? That's healthy, very healthy. And it can also be bullish and go sideways and break up, right? I hate to see it, not hate, but if it's in a bullish trend and, you kind of go sideways and then you go even higher and then you got the lower momentum at the same time, I mean, it shows that, you're losing steam. You're going higher, but I mean, you're losing buyers. The sellers are kicking in. It looks like a good TP. It's a good TP for a long if that happens, and likely a good entry for a short.
I was going to say, I'd love to, if I'm looking for a long, I would love to target, what were you on? The 4-hour look good.
On Venice?
I'd love to target that wick high those wicks around.
For what?
For a long entry around 1750.
Okay.
Those 3-4 wicks like
kind of like a retest type situation.
Man. Because if it is in fact going to continue going up, I would love to target that for a retrace.
Somewhere around 17.4.
And we might not get it.
Yeah.
We honestly might not get it. We'll see. But this is a real project, guys, that is not just living in the vacuum of crypto. This is being used by people who don't even know what crypto is. And it's the money model is brilliant, right? The DM token, they also have 100 million annualized revenue, and it goes back. Some of it goes back to buy back and burn the token, decreasing the supply. And it's just a dope ass project, man. It doesn't matter what new project comes out in terms of a large language model. If it's ChatGPT's new model or Anthropic's or Google Gemini's, you get access to all of it. And it's private. Very, very simple. It's easy to use, and people are using it. And it shows from the the revenue, the annualized revenue. So.
Yep. So this was the consolidation that we longed yesterday. It was a trade alert for the 4-hour on Venice. So that's playing out, but we'll see, man. It's so extended, just like everything else. And I wouldn't be surprised if it did want to come down and maybe give you an entry. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right. There's more super chats. More super chats. Let's go. We appreciate the support. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, let me go ahead and read these ones. I need to practice my reading.
All right, go ahead.
Milan said, I've never been to U.S., but now definitely Vegas is added to my itinerary. Soon wish to be the 4th Sin City member to live stream with you guys. Okay. Milan's got aspirations of live streaming.
Okay.
I will say, at some point in the very near future, we will be looking for more traders as we expand our trading show and our channel. So, if you want to show us what you got, jump in our Discord, and the best place to start is the trader community chat, where you can share your setups, you can share your knowledge, and then there will be a point where we bring on a couple more traders, and maybe you can be one of them, I'm Milan. But thank you for your support, my friend. We also had Yo Mama's Bitcoin with a $5 super chat. Said, let your co-hosts know that you're in the presence of excellence, that you wake up in the morning and piss excellence.
Okay.
Also, Daniel said, Florida's better than LA. Slightly less homeless people and more beaches. Nice. Can definitely attest to the homeless people. I've been to both. Got family that lives out in California, LA specifically. Been to Florida many times. definitely less homeless people in Florida. Thank you.
But they have a lot of Florida mans out there.
They do get some weird shit down there, though.
Yeah.
I like the weird ass story headlines you read, and you're like, that must be in Florida. Yep, it's in Jacksonville, Florida, or Tampa, Florida, or Orlando, Florida.
Infamous Florida man.
Yeah, and then you get the top part where no one lives. Everyone's always from Southern Florida. Then you get like the Northern Florida people.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I like Florida.
Some interesting. Yeah, we love Florida. I'd move there.
Yeah.
So, anyways, all right. Why don't I take a look at some macro stuff, man? I feel like I haven't looked
Come
at
on,
macro
macro
in a while.
man.
I haven't looked at macro in a while. Let's start with, let's go down here, or let's go up here. Let's start with the triple Q. You know what? I like looking at the IWM. This is the Russell. I think this is the Tech 100 or the Russell 2000. This is essentially like the, think of this as like your altcoins outside the top 10. Okay, but in the stock market. So whenever we see this index run, and shout out to Alex O, he's the one that kind of showed me this. When we see this index run, typically you see the same from lower cap altcoins. This one is right now coming back and retesting its 50 MA on the daily time frame in an uptrend, but everything's been an uptrend, pretty extended, a little bit of Class B bear div here from the last 3 highs. So that's pretty significant, guys. Higher highs on the last 3 highs, equal highs on the last 3 RSI highs. Something to keep in mind. Let's look at the NQ. What is that? Data is delayed. We don't want data delayed. Let's go to the triple Q where data is not delayed. Here's a daily time frame. Lost the right at the 21 on the daily. I don't know, man. This is this bullish or bearish?
Yeah, the NASDAQ is interesting. I think that 21 is important.
How do you even draw this? You just do you do this and you use this as
I call it
an
like
anomaly?
I think it's like a falling wedge. It's like almost like a parabolic down. You see how it like curved down?
Right here?
I would say it's like a wedge. It's more like a wedge that broke out, like a falling wedge. It's not
Like a broadening wedge? Like a weird ass.
Well, let me see if I can help you here. 1 second. I mean, and I could be wrong. TA is subjective sometimes. Like,
I mean, we do have Chart Picasso here. We can always ask him.
Picasso. Oh yeah. He'll throw all the emojis on it and stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll put a formation here. I'm thinking it was something like this.
Oh, that already broke up?
Yeah. And you can even not even use that. Look, boom. Look at this. Bam. It's just a fallen channel, fallen wedge, whatever you want to call it. I think this is roughly the formation, something like this. And it broke up, but look, it's failing to put a new high so far. So that's why this 21 is so important. If we lose this 21, you see the edge, you see the high volume node, you see the POC. We're below the POC. This would be a hard fall if this rolls over. It'll come down to about 27,000 for the NASDAQ if we roll over. But you never know. Get back above this, this 21 and that POC. They both act as support if you can get above it, right? And use it as a springboard for higher prices. Bam, it's that easy. A couple days. And in just a couple days, we can have all-time highs for the NASDAQ with the right moves. And trust me, Trump is going to try to make the right moves, man. He said that they removed all the mines in the Strait of Hormuz. All of them. No more mines in the Strait. What other news do we have? What other news do we have that is affecting crypto? I'm interested. Not that I'm going to trade it, but I'm interested. All right, what's going on, traders? How you doing? Who's bullish? Who's bearish? Who's in the money? Who's getting clapped? What's going on? How we doing in the congregation? Let me get back to BTC. If you want to see any particular coins, just send a super chat in and we'll get right into it with no delay. We appreciate your support. BTC just looking like a potential inverse. All I have to do is just, put these trend lines here. Almost like a complex type of inverse, right? Not perfect. Complex inverse head and shoulder. Start breaking below the shoulders. And then we'll just, we'll call it rolling over. We'll call it a rolling over bear flag if it starts to roll over. Otherwise, this should get a move to the upside. What would be a potential measured move if this thing wants to break up? And I also want to put this thing into a fixed range. We got to see what the range is. What's the range? What's the order blocks? Where's my order block, folks? We got to look at the liquidation heat map. All right. Have we even looked at the liquidation heat map today? Here we go, 80,149. That can get you right back above that psychological number. But at the same time, you got to hold the structure. Super trend at 78,923. All right, remove everything from the chart. Remove everything. And let's draw a range. I want to draw the 30-minute range for BTC. The 30-minute range right now. Grab myself a fixed range volume profile. Everybody, if you're enjoying the analysis, hit the like button. Please hit that like button if you're enjoying it. And if you're not enjoying it, tell me I suck in the chat. Feel free. Freedom of speech, my friends. All right, here we go. Value area high in the 30-minute range, somewhere around 80,696. Value area low at 78,104. And we have a POC just about where we are right now. So you see how critical this level is. 79,128 for the POC of the range. This current price is the most traded price in this range. All right, what it means is, price likely stays here until we get enough buys or sells to go to another area within this range. And, if we get above it, it becomes support. And then the next likely place is the value area high, 80,657. We could take out the highs, or we may take out the lows if we fail to hold this POC. Very important level. Momentum starting to shift to the downside. You got a red dot on market cipher B in a 30-minute. The stochastics is starting to roll over a bit. The indicators are showing some potential bearishness here for Bitcoin. VWAP coming down. Who's short right now? Anybody short already? What is your short plan? What do you see? Do you see a head and shoulder? Get rid of the range. Is this a head and shoulder? I'm open-minded. Shoulder. There's a head and a right shoulder right there. Not perfect. It don't need to be perfect. All right, I'm going to get the liquidation heat map ready here. Liquidation heat map ready for you if you care about the liquidation heat map. All right, clear the drawings. Shout out to Southern Charm. Says, yeah, it's hard to find legit info. I've had to watch a ton just to get bits and pieces. I've learned more here this week than most places long term. Okay. We appreciate you. All right, here's the liquidation heat map if you care about it. I care about it. It shows us where the forced buys and sells are in the futures market, the perp book, and Binance. Here's the 5-minute. I'm zoomed out, and man, I could barely see any liquidity to the downside. Yet and still, price rolling over. Liquidity heavily concentrated, starting at 81,302. And look at all that red meat up at 84,000. That is my target. I believe BTC likely goes to 84,000 soon, in days, maybe today, maybe this week, maybe next week. But that is a major target right now, $84,000 up to about, 87,000. We talked earlier about, do we think BTC gets one more push up? If we do, I think 87 may be the top. And also, I want to kind of, re-answer what you said earlier, Dave. You said if we get another move up, would you take a speculative short? I would if it has lower momentum, right? That should give us three.
Any specific time frame? That 4 hour looked very interesting. That was heavy bear div on the 4 hour on Bitcoin.
All right, let's see. Let me get back to that 4 hour. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. So you got one high, second high. Give us one more high with lower momentum. The Dirty Dave near resistance.
Yeah, I would short it.
At a value area high. Come on, man.
But I would, I'd be very careful. And if you're trading on big Unix, I would use the guaranteed stop loss feature. And if you're VIP 4 or higher, you get one every single week. If not, you pay 0.025%. I'm telling you, if you're going to short the market, use it. It'll guarantee that your stop loss, there won't be any slippage. So highly, highly recommended. What is that, 84, 83K?
That's like 83. The funny thing is we could literally go to 87, possibly. Yeah. But maybe it's 80. So the thing is, too, we see these like perfect levels on a liquidation heat map, right? It'll tell you 87, 84. The thing is, the smart money is front running those levels, right? So it might only go to 83. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So it might just do like 83 or something like that. That kind of would make sense. Everybody expecting 84 or 87. It just goes to 83, dumps. Look for lower momentum here. Momentum, I mean, in the indicators right here. See this big old momentum, big move up. And then look, the momentum, a lower high there. Looking for one more lower high on the momentum, and then boom, that's the trade.
That would be a mega short too, because if you get in correctly and you have a tight stop, but you have a little wiggle room, so you can, or at least if you get stopped out right away, as soon as you see that first 5 minute or 1 minute red candle, you short it.
Yeah,
I think could be a really nice. I do think eventually, I think we do go higher, but eventually we come back down and test the low to mid 70s. And we need to bounce there. If we bounce there, dude, we're going all-time highs, man. That's what I believe how it's going to play out. But, I could be wrong.
I like this. I might save this because that's definitely a plan right there. That's a battle plan for myself. And then my other battle plan is this. The alternative is if we don't put in that higher high and we start putting in lower highs, there's my line in the sand, 75.6. So if this comes down like this, let's say we put in another lower high, maybe it makes a head and shoulder. I'm really thinking head and shoulder, something like that. Boom. That's my short right there.
And where do you think that 4 hour takes us?
Man, that's going to be a hell of a move. All right, so let's draw a fib. How about this?
786.
Okay, 70,300. Any confluence with that anywhere? 70,000 or even 675. 67 would make sense because that was the previous daily resistance. That could act as a SR flip zone.
What's funny? Like from a mental standpoint, a lot of people will be like, I told you it was a fake out. I knew it was a fake out. It drops down to sub 70K again, hits that 67 or 68, and then bam, puts in a new higher high.
Exactly. So this could still be bullish. So that beautiful thing about the fib is, technically you can come down to all these levels, 618 and 786, and you're still bullish because, depending on where you came from, right? As it was higher than where you came from. But yes, the market structure within here could break market structure and be short-term bearish. But yeah, unless you give it all back, it can always put in a new high. And even then, it can still do it. Yeah. Price can do whatever it wants to do. All right, so let's see here. Look at some more metrics. I like this. How can I save this? Just take a screenshot. Maybe save it as a new layout. This is a true battle plan.
Here, while you figure that out, let me come back to Let me come back to the chart here. So we're on the triple Q. JP kind of wrapped that up. Here's the S&P on the 30-minute. Lost it 200. Attempted to reclaim it once, twice, 3 times. Reclaimed it on the 3rd time, but gave it back, and then rejected off of the 21. This to me looks a little more bearish. The fresh red dot on market cipher B. That's on the 30-minute. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame here on the S&P 500.
That's looking like a double bottom, bro.
Double bottom?
Yeah.
Where? Right here? Like here?
On the shorter time frames, right there at the end, right where we're at.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
What about the 1 hour?
It is.
A lot of wicks, man.
Yeah.
Double bottom with a bull flag.
But are we at support, though? I mean, is the support just that other bottom? That's it? And are we respecting that 200?
I mean, this is actually this looks like a good level. Let me drop a horizontal. We can see something like that. Yeah, this is a good level right here. Look at this level. The yellow line I just dropped. Resistance. A good SR zone. And then let's see on that breakthrough. Yeah, we bumped up against it twice, cleared it, and chances are we're probably, we already came back to it twice now.
So I'm saying double bottom plus bull flag.
76.54. I would love to long that area if we get down here one more time. You know what? Let me do this on breakout because I like that. I like big SR zones. And I just want to win an S&P trade on the fucking on breakout, man. Let me do that real quick. So this is very speculative. This is very, nothing right now tells us there's confluence outside of the government's printing money nonstop like they always have been. But I'm looking to front run another retest of this SR zone. So this would be, let's just go copy price. We're going to go limit. We're going to try to get in on this one. This is not a trade alert, but something that if anyone else feels confident that S&P will hold this level, let's go ahead and put our stop below there. It's going to be a pretty big one, but let's see what that looks like. 75.99. And then let's take this back up to the highs. Let me get rid of that. Let's take this back up to this high right here. Oh, that's going to give us what is that? About a 3-to-1? About a 3-to-1? If you did 196 for 585. I like that. Let's do that. And then once that should pop up here soon. So I'm looking to get in at the bottom end of the range. My stop loss is below this consolidation area here before the S&P took off down here. Look, the drawings are still there. Bull flag, break, retest, and broke. Anyways, my stop loss is below this low here, and I'm looking to take it to the top of the range for a 3-to-1 trade setup. Risking very little. I think I'm risking like $196 relative to my max drawdown and my position size or my account size on breakout. I like that. Again, a very, very important SR level, and I bet you if I drew a fib there, what would that fib look like? From the, I guess, let's start with this bottom here. Okay, so not really a big fib level there. What about from where our stop loss is? Or from where we broke out from? That would be right around our gold pocket retracement. And then from that level, that would be close to around a 786 retest. So I like that, the S&P, but it could just continue to go down. You never know, but it's going to be, we buy at a very important SR level. Let's take a look at, JP said he's in a circle trade. Love to take a look at that. Is it too late? Are you long or are you short?
I'm long.
What time frame?
It's the 4 hour, I believe. Let me see. Actually, it's a much bigger time frame. Hold on, I'll put a big trade in. Hold on, let me see. I did like the daily, believe it or not. There's a big old double bottom on the daily.
This looks nice.
Big old double bottom.
This looks nice.
Yeah, stop loss below the double bottom.
And we already retested the 200?
Yep.
So what's your, I'm assuming your TP somewhere up here in the $120 range?
Yeah, it's actually 157, but yeah, you can take profit here too. Yep. Big old trade. Let's bring this up.
Damn.
Let me that way down here. It's a big trade.
Damn, son.
Mega trade. Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
Is this Clapperella approved?
I did not ask her permission. Absolutely.
The only thing I'll say, you're at the 50 MA on the weekly.
Okay.
So that's what I see. Yeah, this looks bullish, man. Look at the 12-hour. Bullish cross on the 12-hour. Look at that candle coming in right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the double bottom, man. It's clearly a lot of support down at like 60-something, 60-something, man. It's been in a downtrend for a bit. So whenever it runs, man, it runs. I think it's something to do with maybe speculation from Clarity Act.
Well, they got the Genius Act, right? It should have been kind of the...
Yeah, and they probably did get a little pump then, but it gave it all back. For whatever reason, though, it's coming back, man. And that double bottom could send this thing to 140, 160. Easy. I'm up, slightly up in the trade.
That's an 8% range. You can just trade this range and make money.
Yeah.
You would short the range. Actually, I'm going to short this thing right now. This is going to be a scalp, though. I know yours is a longer time frame.
Yeah.
We're at the 50. We're at the 50 MA on the weekly. We're at the top of the range here. We've put in lower momentum pretty much every time on Market Cipher. And so I'm going to take a stab at a short only because one, it's at the top of a range. Two, I'm close enough to a stop loss where I can make a lot of money. So let me go ahead and put that on BTCC. And chances are JP's trade is probably going to play out. This is a little more speculative again. But what time frame was I on? 2 hour. Let's go to the 2 hour here. So it would be a market order. Let's just do that for now. Stop loss would be, I'll give myself some room. How about $95? Nice round number. Actually, that might be a little too much. About 94.05. Copy price. That's stop loss TP. Short. Stop loss 94.05. And our TP is literally just the bottom end of the range here. 85.01. Do that. 70 for 200. Damn, that's pretty shitty. What if he did a tighter stop loss? 93.40. 93.4. 50 for 200, 4 to 1. I like that. You know what? I actually like that. $50 for 200. A little more speculative. Okay. There it is. Short activated. And let's go ahead and cancel that one. Very simple. Range rotation. I'm betting that we don't clear this high and we reject back to the bottom end of the range. Looking to make a quick $200. And I don't mean that in like a scammy way, like we're gonna make get rich quick. But it should be a relatively quicker move. I would assume this happens over the next 6 to 8 hours. So, but ultimately, larger time frame, I do think it's definitely bullish. I think I don't know if JP is gonna hit his full TP, but it's gonna be very close. And also, it would mean if my trade plays out, it would mean we come back and retest the 200 again, or the 9 crosses the 2 and we come and retest the 9. Either way, that would mean I would win my trade. Let's look at FinViz here. Let's take a peek at some of the groups. Let's see where the tech sector is at. Let's see where consumer cyclical is at. Let's go to groups. Tech is the largest gainer on the day, although fairly flat, up less than 1%. On the weekly, basic materials is up. Tech is actually down on the week, and on the 1 month, tech is up 4.85%. Let's look at the maps. All right, what stands out here? Nothing really. NVIDIA up 1.8%, Micron up, AMD is up, Marvel Technology. I'm seeing a lot of this one, man.
Marvel?
MRVL, yeah. This is something I'm seeing kind of everywhere now. Take a look. Any potential for a short squeeze? Not really. They just got, that was in October, initiated BMO outperformed their price targets 250 from BMO Capital Markets. And looks like their earnings are, earnings are in 2 days. I think it's market close? After market close, yeah. Okay, so in 2 days after market close, what are they expecting? What are they forecasting? Looks like they're forecasting their EPS at 2.93. What about Q2 26? Period ending estimate 0.93. So let's see. They've beat almost every single earnings. Actually, they've beat or exceeded every earning except one, which was Q2 of 25, where they surprised to the downside 0.5%. But they're usually pretty on target, man. At least the last three, 0.21% to the upside, 1% to the upside, 2.3% to the upside. And what did price do? Let's take a peek here. This was report date March 5th of 2026. Let's see if there's any price action that we can point to and say, yeah, earnings came out and this is what happened. We're not going to see it on there. We got to pull up a NASDAQ chart. MRVL, Marvel Technologies. March 25th, 2026. Let's go ahead and find that. Okay, March 25th. Okay. So the day the earnings came out, it did have a gap up. It came down, retested 21, and then there was a blast off. So can you argue that it has an effect on price action? Maybe. We got to look at one more. Another surprise, this is a larger one, was Q3 of 25, which was December 2nd for a report date. Let's look at December 2nd. Same thing, gap up, except this time it kind of triple topped and then it fell. And so no clear trend there. I know we only analyzed 2 instances, but I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole of looking at whether this thing is going to move on its earnings or not. But I will look at the price action and let's see if there's any opportunity here for us to potentially catch at least a little bit of volatility, whether that's to the upside or to the downside. What the hell happened to my chart? What is that?
Market cipher loading in. I don't know. Where's your damn candles? The candles is in the indicator. You got to drag it up. Yeah, it's so weird. Yeah, weird.
I didn't even know you can do that. It's kind of cool. Okay, let's look at Marvel Technologies. Oh, man, my head is pounding. Okay. Here is let's start on the 4 hour. 4 hour in a pretty stiff uptrend here, huh? What rises must fall, and what falls must rise for the most part. Let's take a look at some of the momentum indicators. Stokes pretty high. We got momentum, or looks like the. Are my moving averages down here too? Yo, what the hell did I do? Okay. All right. We're good now. Low high on market cipher. We might be getting a potential trigger wave short here. Marvel Technologies. It is trading above its 200 MA on the 4-hour time frame, but you see that VWAP coming down. Money flow is still heavy in the green, but that is also curving over, coming off a green dot on the 4-hour time frame. Here's what the 2-hour looks like. 2-hour about to get a bearish VWAP cross. Now, I don't want to short the bottom of this range in case there's one more rotation to the top. I would have much rather like to short the top of the range, unless this thing breaks, loses the 200, and then comes up for a bearish retest. Then I'll be more open to shorting. But very simple, right? Trend down to break up, trend up to break down. The only thing is, when is an opportunity to enter into a trade, or is this thing just going to completely reverse and say screw the TA and we're going to get a push to the upside? You know, you always said I'm tired of shorting quality assets. Well, this is a quality asset, but I'm still open to shorting. Let's draw a fib on this last move here. Okay, so it's at a gold pocket right now. Gold pocket retracement. Should see at least a short-term bounce. Did lose the 21 on the 15-minute though, after staying above it for looks like quite some time here. Outside of this one deviation where we closed below, but we got right back in. Any bear div here? No bear div on these two highs here, but lower high 3 times in a row, right? You can call this a extended flag. Should see maybe one more move to the top end of the range, and expecting at some point for that pattern to fall, for that pattern to break. So maybe a rotation up to 264.21, and then you can play the range down at 225 with a tight stop loss if you want to try to short it. And if it continues to go, this could be a much, much, much larger trade. But as of now, I think it's too premature to try to front run any sort of trade on this one. So I'll throw it over to one of you. I need to drink some water.
Okay.
And
some of that agua.
Agua. I got to keep it real. I'm kind of scouting for shorts right now, man.
Yeah, that's how I came into the show. I remember I came in, I was like, bro, I think a short is in order, or at least so, you know, that was kind of my vibe, right?
Yeah.
And we started the show off by like here.
Yeah, I'm not short on BTC, but I see some weakness in some altcoins right now, man.
I don't trust the shorts yet, but
yeah, same.
I'm not opening any long positions at the moment. What's the 1 hour look like? And we're still in this bullish pattern. I wonder if kind of seeing some head and shoulders here, man. You know, not the prettiest looking ones, but you know, if you were to say this is a head and shoulders, pretty big head here on this. So I could take it down to 76.5, which would also, you know, kind of put you in line with, you know, this kind of area here. Makes sense, right?
Yeah. You're right, man. I actually just formed that head and shoulder. It just formed this hour.
Yeah.
With this hour candle, it just formed that right shoulder.
And then that would put us right back into the pattern here. So it's not like this big sell off here, right? It's not like we're giving up any massive gains and like shocking the market. But
yeah,
you know, when you kind of zoom out, that's, you know, just get kind of back into the consolidation. I mean, here on the 1 hour, I mean, just look at this, you know, from, you know, Thursday till you know, Monday, from, you know, four days, you know, we're pretty much range bound here. And then we broke out above that here and here and here. And if this head and shoulders, you know, could put us back into this range again, right? Something to keep an eye out for.
Yeah, and this is a similar view of the same range right here. 1 hour for BTC. I joined these two ranges together. You know, that little mini range we were just in, that flag, and then this range we're in now since last night. And definitely looking like a head and shoulder right there at the top of the range. Value area low, if we consider it one range on a 1 hour, would be about 76,211. Value area high is 79,959. What's likely to happen here? I think the probabilities are starting to shift to this coming down and testing the POC at 77,311. You know, could it always just, you know, pop right now and get above the 21 and get bullish again? Yeah. And I think it is still bullish consolidation, you know, so I'm not like, oh, I'm bearish, you know, on Bitcoin right now, you know, or even on this time frame. This is still bullish consolidation. Just being in this range is bullish consolidation. Hell, even being in this range still is bullish consolidation. You can have a head and shoulder within bullish consolidation. All right, so we're in this range. Let me ask you guys, at what point have we broken structure? Like, at what point is this, you know, no longer bullish consolidation? At what point is this no longer bullish, man?
Who are you asking?
Either, I don't know, either or, both of you. At what point are you willing to say, all right, guys, the jig is up? The jig is up.
The jig is up.
And we've lost structure, and now we are bearish, my friends.
I would say if we lose 66.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty low.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. I mean,
66.
you like,
damn.
Yeah. And here's the reason behind that, right? This area of consolidation here, these two highs, right? We bumped up. Here's a 67, 67, 67. If we lose that and we come back down and we don't get a bounce, I'm expecting a bounce here. I'm expecting a bounce here. I'm expecting a bounce at the psychological number. I'm expecting a bounce at 67. But if we lose these highs that we put in, that we try to bump up against and run through, if we lose them 66.4, let's just say sub 66K, then I think this was a fake out. But we have never, after a long downturn, right,
Yeah.
off of an all-time high, we have never broken the 200 MA on the daily and it not be a bull market. It hasn't happened. It doesn't happen.
Especially like that. Like,
you don't
what?
like, this is a fake out.
Yeah.
This is a fake out. This is a fake out. This is a fake out, right? These are fake outs. Fake out, fake out. This is not a fake out. You have a massive move with volume, right? You want to talk about reversal pattern or reversal candle, right? Just like the higher time frame you go, the more accurate the data is going to be, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
The more candles you can take into consideration for a pattern, the more accurate it's going to be. Look at these three, right? You want to talk about trend reversal? This is what you want to see. You want to see volume increase and three big green solid candles, which is what you see with almost non-existent wicks to the downside.
That's insane.
Yeah, so when you zoom out and you really look at it, just think about each candle represents the behavior of traders in that day. So on this day right here, on Friday, August 26th, the traders came in and they did not let the price go below where it opened. Every time price would come down, they would step in. Every time the price would come down to come back to the open, they would step in and buy. Meaning that the opening price of that day was considered value for them. They kept buying and they pushed the price all the way up from an open of 72,900 to a close of 78,300. That's $5,300. So you had that almost 3 days in a row. 3 days in a row that happened. My friends, that is conviction. That is not some bullshit. That is not market makers, manipulating the markets. That is buyers stepping in with conviction. And one thing that we used to look at all the time that we don't look at anymore is ETF inflows. Okay? What do you think the ETF flows look like? Well, let's take a peek. Too late because I already pulled it up. I asked the question, but don't answer it. Look at from August 17th, okay? 300 million in inflows, 189 million, 500 million, we had a $1.1 billion of inflows in 2 days from the ETFs, followed by 300 and another 337 yesterday. So Wall Street's buying, the average person's buying. Well, maybe not the average person, but it's just, I mean, to me, it's very simple. The chart tells us that the trend is reversed, unless I see otherwise, which for me is below 66,000. If we close 2 or 3 daily candles below 66K, I would say it's a fake out. But I just do not see that happening.
Okay, I see what you're doing there. Okay, you mean for the bigger move, like are we going lower? Like, is the bear market over? Type of
I honestly think the bear market's over.
Okay, I got you.
Bear market's over. I think we're in a bull market right now. We're in the early stages of a bull market. What will change my mind? Multiple candle closes below 66K.
Okay, cool.
What about you, Rob?
I've been saying I think the bear market is over. Now, whether or not we do have another pullback, I'm not sure. I don't think we put in any lower lows. So, I mean, I guess if that's what you're defining as bear market over, like there's no more downside, then to answer that question, yes. Now, maybe we consolidate, maybe we go back to around 60,000. If that happens, I don't know if people are like, oh, the pump's over, it was fake, whatever it was. I don't really know what defines bear market over, but in my definition would be we're not putting any more lower lows.
Right? Is the recent rally over?
No.
I honestly, I don't know, man. I think it's showing signs of.
What do you mean over?
Like that was the high last night of this little pump. Like now we pull back to a golden pocket 786 to 67 whatever. We reset.
That's a good question. I want to say no.
Okay.
You know what else I think that maybe caused the massive buying of Bitcoin? The Scott Bessent came out and they're doing what is it? Economic Outcast or Operation Economic. We're gonna destroy your economy, and so they're removing Iran completely out of the dollar system, and anyone who deals with Iran, you are out of the dollar. Okay. Well, how are they going to move value? How are they going to sell what are they going to sell their products into? So was there a preemptive Bitcoin purchasing? Right. Is that why Zcash ran? I don't know. Is like when you think about like a government and their natural resources and their imports and exports, how do you pay for it? What has the most liquidity that you can move in and out of without a massive amount of slippage?
Yeah.
There's only one, and it's Bitcoin. Can you do gold? Not really. Like who wants to ship gold bars across, from Russia? You know what I'm saying? It's just not practical. So what's the only option? Could that be one of the reasons why? I don't know. Maybe it's Scott Bessent saying they're going to buy $1 trillion worth of bonds and stick it on the balance sheet. I'm sure it's a multitude of things. So I'm very torn on that question you asked. I want to say no. I want to say we hit 84 before we hit 75. Is that fair?
That's fair. I like that.
Because to me, 75 would be the rally is over and we're consolidating for a little longer.
I like that number, 75. I like that.
You know what? That's a good poll question, yeah?
Yeah.
What do we hit first, 84 or 75?
Here we go. Let's get it going. You got it?
And we had a super chat if you want to go over that real quick, JP. What price? Go ahead.
Kilgannon, let's bring it on up. Says, if we make a new low, it will have been the biggest bull trap in BTC history.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I agree with that statement.
History.
Don't you agree? Again.
Well, actually, I don't know. I have to
I mean, we've
review
never,
the entire history.
JP, we have never broken the 200 daily MA, and it's been continuing to be a bear market.
Well, I guess we have to bring up the all-time index.
Yeah,
the BTC all-time index.
I got to pull up. I would love for as many people that are in here. There's 400 people watching. I'd love for all of you to cast your vote. I am genuinely curious where our community stands in terms of their sentiment and what they think is going to happen to Bitcoin. Where do we go first? Do we go to 84K first or 75K first? If we go to 84K first, that would mean for me that the current rally is not over. We're going to see a new higher high. If we see 75K first, it's consolidation. It's not to say that all of a sudden we're back in the bear market, the bull market's over. No. But it would mean maybe a little more lengthier consolidation. We tap into maybe 72.5. I don't know how low it goes. We see a wick down and then come back up. And then maybe in a week or two, we resume. I'm leaning we can get to 84K by the end of the week. That's my opinion. So
I agree with you.
And then Poria said we had and got rejected from the 50 a lot. I'm assuming he's talking about the weekly. The weekly 50 MA on Bitcoin. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's major resistance on a weekly. Yep. I agree.
But look at that massive weekly candle, bro.
Yeah.
It's just...
And it has that trend reversal diamond. That usually reverses price right there, right?
Not necessarily. In my personal opinion, from what it's supposed to, correct. But if it's coupled with a green dot, yes. Like here's a reversal. You see it, and it continued. Green dot came down, and then it just went up. So remember, this is on the weekly. So
yeah, it's definitely major resistance, major dynamic resistance on that weekly.
Yeah, I think it's just like if you want to try to scalp a short, just make sure you TP before 78K or right at 78K. That's the 4-hour 21. I do think that holds. It's held 3 times before. If we break that, then we can talk about, the 75K level, and we can talk about a longer consolidation period. But I don't know, man. Just watching Bitcoin's price, just like it's different when you're watching it happen, and you're watching the trades fill, and you're watching the candles open and the candles run. We see stuff like that in bull markets, man.
Yeah.
And but I think Rob also pointed out a great. I think that this is he said it's not a good looking Head and Shoulders. I think it's a great looking Head and Shoulders. It's very, very precise. I mean, it's about as precise as it gets.
Yeah, it looks like Head and Shoulder for sure.
Yeah.
Yo, Dave, I'm looking at the last bear market. It's actually so similar, man. Like the structure here. Like imagine, I'm seeing this is like the 6-7 level. This is like the $82,000 level. Here's Bitcoin right now, and that's the daily. We right through it, and we're about right here right now, trying to get above that resistance. And you see what happened? Look, we got one more pop, and look how it even did. It trended up, right? Trended up to what? Break down.
Yeah.
Break down, get everybody bearish, and then rip them again.
With bear div.
And then mega dump.
But kept the 200.
but kept the 200. Flip that, exactly. So we could see a similar situation, and we could just be right here. You see what I'm saying? Look how extended the daily was. Everybody was saying, we need a pullback. Nope. And everybody was all bearish, right? And then, boom, took out all that liquidity, took out the daily high. Fell, but then went higher, bear div, boom. And very interesting. The same thing could play out. So be aware of this scenario and see how overbought everything was, guys. Look at the stochastics. Let's put that on. Damn, the stochastics was stuck up there for a while, even from down here. Overbought that entire pump. That's why, yes, the stochastics and RSI is useful, but you got to understand its limits. It can stay overbought and oversold. Don't just get comfortable shorting because it's up there. Amen? All right, amen. Let's get this going. All right, how we doing in the small time frames? We go 5-minute time frame.
Hi guys said people moving their Bitcoin profits now into Nvidia. Nvidia has their earnings tomorrow. Well, if people are doing that and they expect the price to go up because of earnings, I gotta be careful. It's not how it usually happens. You don't usually, sure, do you get surprises? But just because they beat earnings does not mean it's going to rally, unless something comes out. Unless something comes out on their report that people are excited about, but just because they beat earnings doesn't mean the price is going to go up. I've fell trapped to that so many times. I lost so much money on the options when I was doing that. So I would just be careful doing that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Hell yeah.
Man, the 5-minute is interesting, guys. On BTC, I'm willing to speculate on that right shoulder, man. Shoulder, head, right shoulder, my friends. High or low from this morning.
What about that 1 hour bearish Head and Shoulders, bro?
Yeah,
the higher time frame.
I agree.
The low.
That's true.
Sorry, I'm being a bear.
That's true, but the small time frames play out first, right? This plays out first, and
but
then
the lower time frames, they fake you out.
They do. Yeah. They take you out. But I may speculate with a stop loss below the below the shoulder right here.
Very solid.
Right shoulder. How about that 1 hour, man? How about that 1 hour? Are we gonna invalidate that shoulder? Can you invalidate a shoulder? Sure, I guess. Absolutely. By blasting up, right? By blasting. I got to say, the 1 hour candle is about to flip bullish, though. Look at it. Look at it fighting.
That, my friends, is a dragonfly doji.
Dragonfly doji. That's the actual term.
Yeah.
I like it. The dragon, because it has a long wick. Correct. With the doji at top, kind of like the dragonfly. I like it.
The reverse is a gravestone doji.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay.
Where the actual body's on the bottom.
Let's go. There we go, macro man. Bring that out every now and then. Make sure we're learning here. I used to
read the Japanese candlestick books every day, every single day. That's where I learned the Ichimoku cloud.
Hakanashi.
Oh, Hakanashi. I didn't really mess with a lot.
I want to start using that more often, man. The Hakanashi.
It's good for trend.
Yeah.
It's very good for trend identification, and it's good for confirmation.
Flip green. Come on.
Red light, green light.
Blow the candle.
Play those Squid Games over here. Yeah, I can't scream, man.
Come on, baby. Where's the dice?
Has anyone called a trade alert today?
No, let's call one. Call it, Laura.
Yeah. Well, you're not going to yell at me and blame me, right?
Trade inbound.
Attention. Trade alert.
High
Grab me a
probability
banana cognac,
setup
bitch.
bound.
I love Dave Chappelle, man.
There we
Shout out
go.
to Dave Chappelle. I don't know why I shout out, but great comedy.
All right, shut it up. Laura, let me just, I'm going to play it one more time, but I'm going to get rid of the sound. Hold on. I just want to try it with the gun. I just want to see the gun effect. Nice. Lots of mess very quickly. Okay.
Nice.
Lovely. All right. Trade alert is I'm entering on that right shoulder. I already entered. I just pulled a Rob and entered already here.
Pulled a Rob. You got one too many Robs in here, bro.
I entered on the right shoulder. My stop loss is right below that right shoulder, man. 78,527. Yes, it is.
Damn, you're already up?
I'm up. Yeah, I'm up right now. TP is at the target.
I noticed you put a lot of your big trades on BTCC now.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know, man. I like BTCC. I don't know. I've been using it as like a secondary meso account. You know,
By the way,
I feel like it's quicker on BitUnix, quicker scalps on BitUnix than here. I put bigger trades. I kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
BTCC is rolling out another dope ass campaign. But
what we got?
Well, we don't know yet, but I have the inklings of it. But right now, with the link in the description, you get 10% back on your fees. And that I don't think is going to stay. So if you're a whale trader, let's say you're spending, $5K a month on fees, you can get $500 back every month deposited into your spot account from your own trading fees. And so that is not something that's going to be there forever. In fact, it might go away after this campaign ends at the end of this month. So if you want to I would say there's no harm. Just grab yourself an account. You don't have to fund it right now, but at least get a little used to the platform. And I'm telling you, man, I personally reached out to every single person from our community that got affected by the Bitcoin price, the little liquidation thing on BTCC. Every single one of them was made whole plus some. You and the 3 people that I reached out, I personally reached out to them, and they're all good. And so that to me was extremely important. Shit happens. How do you fix the shit when it happens? And shout out to BTCC. What a great response by them, bro.
I agree.
Absolutely amazing. Refunded everyone their money, plus they gave them a trading bonus. And so, man, shout out to them. Love that. Now you know if some does happen, some funny happens, anything can happen. At least you feel more comfortable knowing that they'll do the right thing. And I'm about to get tapped out of the circle trade, bro. You know what? I said it. I said JP is probably going to win his trade over mine.
Yeah.
Very speculative. Circle's looking very bullish.
Yeah.
Very bullish. I'm simply playing the range. That's it.
Yeah.
Very simple, very speculative. That's why I'm only risking $50. Like 2% of my stash.
All good, man.
So I know your trade is much larger.
I'm bullish on the macro.
So I hope you win your trade.
I'm bullish on the macro, my friend.
Let me ask you, if I hit my trade, can you still hit your trade? Like your stop is not below 85, right?
My stop is like near 60, bro.
Beautiful.
I got
okay, so we can both make money.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
That's the best way, but you'll probably just make the money.
All right. Does anybody need any bullish hopium? Anybody need any false hope? I got some false hope here for you on the chart. I looked at the 5-minute and I zoomed out. And if you look closely here, Dave, you can kind of see that head and shoulder structure, I guess, from the 1 hour, right? I think that's that structure for the 1 hour, but this is a 5-minute perspective in a 5-minute range. You know, did we tap the value area low earlier today? And now look, a higher low, guys, a higher low with a green dot at the POC of the range. We're above the POC of the range. That's bullish. It's support right now. That's a very critical level. So I'm okay with getting stopped out if we break that POC to the downside. But that should act as support. Give us the rocket boosters. Inverse head and shoulder over here with the head perfectly getting bouncing from the value area low. I'm ready for a move to the upside. Test the 200 and let's go ahead and take out 84K, baby. Come on, let's go. I'm ready. I'm leading the Bulls still,
what are you
baby.
waiting for, man?
I'm still leading the Bulls. I guess I'm still bullish.
I'd love to get into my white girl era and sing that one song. What are you waiting for?
Come on, sing it, man. Come on.
And I can't do it.
Take him to the club.
Nah, it's not the club. That's like the paint. Like where you go to the paint and the drink wine and paint.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I've always wanted to do that, man. You ever done that? I feel like you've done that before.
No, and no, we're not making it a bro date out of it. That's not happening.
A bro date. And what happened to our play date, man? With your other friend?
I couldn't find the toys. We're supposed to play a board game or a card game apparently, but I don't know what happened.
Any chess players here, man?
I feel like I used to play chess with my dad a lot.
Okay, I've been getting into it a little more recently, man. Not really a group game, but fun game. Chess.com. What's up? Who wants some? Who wants some smoke?
Guess. You play against AI?
No. Well, my first game, just to figure out the buttons or whatever. Figure out the buttons. What buttons? What control? What are you doing, Monk?
How do you slide this one up here, man? Which button do I press? Oh, select.
To figure out the platform. But I was playing real people on my phone last night on chess.com app. I had to change it to 3D mode though. I can't do the 2D pieces. I need the 3D, make it look a little bit real. They have it.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who wants some smoke? See me in the Discord later. Come on. You want to see me in chess?
Discord?
Yeah.
All right.
Chess battle in the Discord.
Chess battle.
This is a big game of chess we're playing right now, man.
Rob, I feel like we have only a very limited amount of time to save JP from the AI. So if we're gonna play that card game, I think we should play it sometime in the very near future. We got to bring this man back to the human side.
So I've been working on the market structure website.
Meanwhile, he's plugged into AI.
Wait,
all day.
Take a look.
Wait, the what website?
The what?
Take a look.
The market structure. What is it?
Hey, we're creating our own casino.
Woo! Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
shit.
I like the lights. I like the lights. Let's go.
So at the top you got the spinning. So now longs are smacking right now.
That's kind of sick. You know how much money those people make on it's just a 24/7. You just got to have somewhere to stream it from.
Yo, you got the 777 up there. Let's go.
Yeah, so longs are hitting. So here on the left side, the whale tape here, which is the liquidation positions or order positions. The sevens represent $1 million plus positions.
Get out of here.
The cherries represent $250,000 positions, and then the bar is $15,000 positions. And then, yeah, I got indicators here on the on here as well. So I don't know. Still playing around with it. Yeah, I like or what? Oh, let's see if the sounds.
Yo, this is.
Let's see if I got sounds.
No way. Give me the sounds. No way. The numbers are moving. You're a genius.
Take away the cameras on the side.
You're a genius. It's the casino.
You got price there at the bottom left.
All right, now is that a lever on the right there? Does that move? Is that silver thing? Is that a lever or is that a scroll thing? That's okay. There's nothing there.
Oh, it does look like a lever.
See a little red thing in the corner?
Yeah,
I thought that would. Make a lever, man. Make a movable lever. Maybe we do it with the overlay. Maybe it's just the overlay when it first comes on.
What if we pull the lever and it gives you a buy or sell signal?
What are we doing here?
Casino, baby.
I love it. Come on.
So it's got you got Binance, Bybit, BitGet, OKX. Here is the feed.
What I want to know is how the hell did you get market book data, man? Huh? He's like, yeah, I got that.
Why don't you ask your friend Clapperella?
And here we got chop. We got
Let's
chop.
go.
See, look, we just hit chop up here at the top.
Ooh.
What is happening, folks? Are you guys witnessing this? Are you witnessing what we're seeing here? Have we created our own casino finally? Let's open the casino to the congregation.
All
Everybody
that's
come in.
All that's left is we got to create our own coin, man.
Can we run this 24 hours now on our YouTube?
I mean, it is a website. I mean, it's
You can.
we have to post it to our own URL. So right now it's under grok.me.
Yeah.
Publish it.
Like,
Like
gotta get it hosted. People like, I subscribed. Let's go. Let's
No, put
go.
it on YouTube. Anyways.
good. Yeah.
You could run it locally, just to have it on the computer all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta run a
Broadcast it.
computer. It's gotta have some really good cooling and stuff.
I love the sounds, man. It sounds awesome. Let's go. I love
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. And it is upgraded since you last freaking showed me. You over there working on it right now?
Yeah, I've been working on it the whole show. That's why I've been quiet. I've been building. I'm trying to get us tools, bro. I'm trying to,
Yeah, keep him busy so he doesn't spend money.
Okay.
Because
Well, I mean, here's the thing.
I think he's run out of Lego ideas, but he's not buying Legos because that usually keeps him busy. I've known this man for a long
Well,
time. If he ain't building something, then he finds something to
let me
build
show
at
you
the
something.
studio,
Here,
which
here.
usually costs
If you
a lot
want
of
me
money.
to build stuff, take a look. Show my screen here.
Ah.
See this here? Yeah, the best version is Grok 4.0 heavy.
The heavy.
Heavy,
But,
baby.
It's $300 a month.
Yeah.
so,
Add it to the budget. Dave.
Cheaper than the other shit we've done around this place for sure. So that's definitely in the budget.
Super Grok heavy, bro.
Yeah.
The world's-
Unlimited
the
caporal.
world's most powerful AI.
What account is it on there? I'd like to have access to it. Are we able to?
What to what?
Like this account? Is it tied to our Sin City Crypto? Twitter?
This is our normal Sin City crypto account.
Oh, nice. Okay.
See, I got the publish here.
Is that? Are you being serious? You really want that?
What?
That's something you want?
Super heavy? Maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. All right.
But anyways, yeah. But so here we go.
Cool.
See, we got chop. See this?
What's the MCP, Cash Oak? What's the MCP?
I feel like I know that MCP. Minimal said, I subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. We appreciate you. Call it the Boo map. Background needs to look like a book map.
Like I guess you mean like the liquidity or something like that, like the bubbles or something.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did it have a supply zone, demand zone? We need that, man. Like kind of like liquidity zones,
Here,
kind
let's
of.
take a look. Yeah, the supply and demand zone are here. The green. See supply.
It's like a
here.
line. Okay, a
Demand
line.
is here.
I would have a shaded area.
Yeah, can you make it like a box, a shaded box, so it's like a little more visible?
So a shaded box.
And
more
too many
like a
lines.
range.
If I'm critiquing.
What do
too
you
many
want, what do you
moving
want?
averages.
What do you want removed here?
I would just keep it.
We got a liquidity cluster. That's
Just keep a 21 moving average. I don't know what those lines are, but I keep a 21 MA and maybe a super trend and call it a day.
Yeah, hold on. So
Okay, while he's doing that, let's get back to the charts.
okay, go ahead.
If there's anything you'd like us to take a look at, please drop it in the chat. I do have a poll up. I'm going to go ahead and close it. We had 120 votes. Pretty split, man. 54% believe we'll see 84K before we hit 75K. So there's that. Circle still seeing a little bit of a pullback. Okay, that's good for my position. 1 hour has a red dot though. That's something to be aware of. I know you're in a long, JP.
Yeah.
Let's cycle through the alts. Let's do some quick alt analysis. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame. Let's see if we can spot any nice setups here for longs or shorts or whatever they may be. It's on the 15-minute. There's ETH. Here's XRP. I mean, what do you call this? Is this a chunky flag?
Yeah, it's not even that chunky though. Yeah, it is kind of giving pennant, isn't it?
I mean,
Flag, pennant, sideways, consolidation, whatever you want to call
we're at
it.
the bottom end of the range. We're at the bottom end of the range. We already bounced.
XRP, 15-minute time frame.
Yeah.
Sideways consolidation.
Just green dot. Just print it.
It does have a bit of a triple top though. Maybe just the
Yeah.
zoom level. I think it's
No,
just
it
the
is a
zoom
little
level.
triple toppy. Let's go to
Triple
maybe the
toppy.
1 hour. How about the 1 hour? Oh yeah, much cleaner.
Yeah. Triple
That's
toppy, quadruple toppy.
That's a pennant, bro.
Yeah.
That's a bull pennant. Ooh, 21. 21's curving over though. Look at that steep decline on the momentum.
But increase in the money flow, lagging indicator.
Correct. Yeah. XRP might be worth a shot for a long. It got rejected off that volume POC though. Something to keep in mind. Actually, volume POC's down here. Never mind. So another volume, high volume area here. But this is a bull pennant, my friends. This should break to the upside. Okay, let's go look at Solana. Solana with some bear div here on every single momentum indicator. But touched that 21 already, got a bounce, lost the $100 level. It's a key psychological level, so expecting that to be resistance on the way back up. That's on the 4-hour time frame. Some bear div well, not really on the 2-hour. 2-hour, we had a higher high on momentum. Let's go to the 1 hour here on Solana. Does it bounce at the 50 on the 1 hour? Maybe. What about BNB? JP's favorite.
Yeah. Remember I told you whenever BTC runs, BNB goes insane.
Yes, I remember this.
Yeah.
Zedmaster. BNB also in a pennant. Bottom end of the range. This might be a good one here. VWAP coming up. RSI curving up. Stokes almost reset.
Green money flow.
Green money flow. Here's the 2-hour. Bouncing off of the 50. Here's the 1 hour. Bouncing off of the 21. This might be I mean, it's a little more speculative. Let's sketch out a trade here. What does that look like? Let's first take the measured move. Now, ideally, right, if you're a patient trader, you wait for the breakout confirmation. But let's just sketch. What if we put our stop below the 50 and our TP up there? It's a 3-to-1. But I would rather go like this. Give myself a 5-to-1. Stop below the wick here. We're right at the bottom end of the range. This is a clear bull flag. VWAP coming up on the 4-hour. VWAP about to cross on the 2-hour. Look how close that is from crossing. Maybe U-turns, but it's almost there. 1 hour did get the cross. What about the daily? Daily looks pretty extended. 12-hour. Looking to see if this is near any big resistance levels. What about the weekly? We got room to run on the 50. 760 is the level that we can target for the 50 MA.
Not bad, not bad.
8-hour. Here's a 6. 6 got to bounce at the 21. 4-1. Let's go to the 30-minute time frame. 30-minute giving some bear flag vibes though, but we know the higher time frames supersede the lower time frames. Bearish cross on the 15-minute as the 50 cross below the 200. So I think this one, I think we get a better entry, and we speculate a little bit. Let's take our entry down to the wick low here at 696, a 697.20, because it's a 5.5-to-1. Let's see what this trade looks like on breakout. BNB. Okay, limit buy. Let's go ahead and buy this at it's JP, can you turn the AC down? It's hot as hell over here, please, if you don't mind. 697.27. 697.27 is our entry. Let's just pull up the 4-hour here on breakout. Stop loss right there. And our TP up at the measured move. At $820. $820. $250 for 1400. $225. Let's go a 180 for 980. 146 for 800. I like that. I'm going to go ahead and put this in. I'm going to put in a, just call the trade alert. This is a trade alert because I'm putting the trade in. But if you are unsure of the market direction or the market sentiment, I would maybe wait for a confirmation. But this is going to be front running just a retest of bounce. Speculative, risky, but we're not risking much relative to our account size, and the potential upside is large. And so here are the numbers. The entry is limit order set at around 697.21, stop loss down at 674, with a TP up at $820 for a solid 5.5 to 1 trade setup on BNB. 4 hour looks relatively bullish. Here is Dogecoin. Interesting to see if memes are running. I know JP was on the show yesterday talking about BNB, or excuse me, SHIB. Damn, look at Hyperliquid. Look at Hyperliquid on the daily. Big move. That was that Trump candle. I think Hype wants to run. I don't know if it's time yet, though.
Are we starting to speculate here?
I don't know, maybe.
Time to get in our speculation bag.
Except for Cardano. Damn, look at that move up to 25 cents.
What a rejection, huh?
Ooh, 8 hour touching the 21. Interesting.
Nice flag.
Red money flow, Stokes reset. VWAP coming down though. We're seeing any coming up a little bit on the 4 hour. What about the 2? Same as BNB. This is a flag, except this one is below all of its medium-term moving averages. 30-minute, 15. Looks like it's rounding out a bottom, at least on the 15-minute time frame. With a red dot, with a green dot, excuse me. Hasn't reclaimed the 21 yet. Any bull div there? Let's take a peek at the RSI. Yeah, we got bull div. We got bullish divergence on these lows.
Okay.
Pretty extended. Rounding out a bottom.
Round me outside. Nice. It's a stiffy.
That is a stiffy.
I like it. Scalp it up. Clappy, where you at? You taking it? I'm really clappy, by the way.
Oh.
not my AI slave.
The risk to reward's not there. It's 2.5 to 1, unless you get a better entry. Maybe we get an entry somewhere around there, around 21.45 cents. That gives us a 3.37 to 1. And we're just looking for a rotation to the top of the range here on this trend line. Could go a bunch higher if this thing does break out from this flag.
I like it, man.
Stokes pretty high though. Thick red money flow. What about the 10-minute? It's too early. Too early, but I'm keeping this one on my list.
Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at the liquidity heat map real quick. See how we looking, folks. 5-minute time frame. Here we go. Little volume gap before the orders to the upside. Oh, liquidations, I should say. Liquidation to the upside. 81,284 starts the liquidation block. The hot zone, 84,000, my target. And the block goes up to about 87,000. Imagine we get a wick up to 87,000. I think it's possible. And it's my default case. What is your default case? Look to the downside. Starting to build some liquidity to the downside from some longs here. Very local liquidity, not a lot of it. 76,483 and 74,935. Man, the liquidation map, the liquidation landscape, as I like to call it, certainly favors the upside, doesn't it? All right, we'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. Let me pull up that casino. Let me just bring this to widescreen for just one moment while I bring up the casino, because I do not have it pulled up here. The casino, man. I need the Rob casino. I want to stop using this, Rob. I need to use the Sin City casino. Come on, man.
Yeah. Working on it.
That'd be operational tomorrow.
That's right.
All right. Well, for now, here we go. You can bring me up now, Laura. The Bitcoin live educational. Okay. Not the casino. The live educational chart here. How we doing? We want to pull to the upside. Pull to the upside. No bullish condition called. We did have a trip to the demand zone earlier today. So far, put in a higher low. Pull to the upside. 16 positive on the demand. 16. We got a mix of bullish and bearish time frames. Mostly bullish, but 2 minute to the 5 minute bearish. 1 day a bearish. How many trades per minute? 17. Oh yeah, Rob, that's what you need, man. Can you make it give you a counter to figure out how many trades per minute? You know, so we can get like a counter for volume. Very important that we know how much volume we have.
All right, what is this called? Add a counter for what?
For like, you know, like the trades coming in. Like have it like count it like every minute. How many trades? Like you have it filtered by like what, 10,000 or something like that? You have a filter on it, or is it just all?
I have no idea. Yeah, I think it's like position size filter.
Yeah, ask that. It should be some type of filter. You're either letting in like $5,000 orders, $10,000 orders. So it knows how many orders are coming in. Just give us a little counter of how many trades per minute is coming in, so we can get an idea of volume. Yeah, that would be very useful as you're building that casino over there. But low volume, guys, 22 trades per minute. Just 22 trades per minute currently here in the Bitcoin Live Educational. All right, turn this thing down and get out of there. How about the battlefield? It's been a minute. Who's won the last battle? Come on, who won it? The Bulls won it. Come on. Drop the confetti. There we go. The Bulls won the battle. Time to reset the battlefield. Reset the battlefield. The battle is relative, folks. It is relative. That's right. Start it right in the middle, and we'll see who is currently in control for Bitcoin. Current price around 79,230. We got ourselves a very big sell wall. That's right, a big sell wall. $58.7 million worth of a sell wall. Meanwhile, we have a $45.7 million worth of a buying wall. They're using multiple exchanges here: Coinbase, Kraken, etc., etc. This is like a visual representation of the order book. Bulls starting to take control. Bulls starting to take control. But the bears definitely have that strong sell wall. We'll see how it affects price. There we go. Turn the battlefield down and get back to price action. Still looks like an inverse head and shoulder to me on the 5 minute time frame. But is it just bearish consolidation? What's the bearish outlook? Stop being bullish, Monk, man. What's the bearish outlook? I don't know. That it's a bear flag. Is that still valid? Can we say it's a bear flag and that it's putting in a lower high? You know, rejection right here, dump. Sure. Or maybe just the fact that it's going sideways after losing important moving average. Like, call it bearish consolidation. Maybe that's a big bearish consolidation zone right there before a dump. Just an idea. Just an idea. We got to look at higher time frames, though. We got to look at higher time frames. We can't just stay in the small time frames, folks. We can't just stay here. Let's go to the 1 hour. Go to that 1 hour. Uh-oh. A green dot on the 1 hour. Where did that come from? A green dot on this is supposed to be head and shoulders. The VWAP just crossed bullishly. Look at that. Just crossed bullishly. Green dot. That's a buy signal in my eyes on Market Cipher B. We got a wick here. And that candle, that's the one that made that shoulder. You know, that thing came down. Shoulder, head, right shoulder right here, right? This last candle had came down, but look, it's a wick and it closed bullish. That actually closed bullish above the 9MA, and now this current candle's pushing. Ready to test the 21. 21 on this time frame. The 1 hour is 79,500. 79,500, man. The Bulls starting to take control. Come on, Bulls. What you want to do? The monks are aligned with the Bulls. That's right. We're supplying and training the Bulls to fight their own battles. Okay. I'm training the Bulls. Look at that, man. Crazy price action. All right, looks good, looks good. How are those altcoins doing? How are those altcoins doing, man? Let's see. Let's check in on Venice. I'm still in the Venice trade. Still in a Venice trade from the 4-hour time frame. Yep, I entered on that consolidation. Still up on a trade, but had a little recent pullback. Structure still looks intact. It looks decent still. How about LTC? I have an LTC trade, right? Is that thing cooked? LTC, how's that thing doing? Make sure I'm on the right chart here. Litecoin had a little deep retracement there, but I don't think it's cooked. To me, it's just still a flag. It still looks like a flag. Yes, it's putting in some lower lows here, but that's normal. That's normal in the flag. You reset the Stokes. Maybe get a green dot soon. Could we get a green dot soon? The last dot was a red dot, the sell signal. Here comes the VWAP coming back up. How long does it take to get a green dot? On LTC, it's still a flag, folks. It could go lower, though. It could come all the way down, touch the 50. The red line here on this particular time frame, the 4-hour. Yep, it still looks like bullish consolidation to me on Litecoin. What else? What else am I in? I'm in all these freaking trades right now. Link. How's Link doing? Link. All right, let's check out analysis on Link. Still in the same range. No major change. Look, no change from yesterday. This is sitting flat. Hey, nice sounds. This is sitting flat right here. Just in a pennant. It's just in a pennant right now. Waiting for action. Waiting for permission from Daddy Bitcoin to get the move up. Daddy Bitcoin, can we please have permission to pump now? Just waiting here. Just waiting for the permission to pump. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat. What's going on, chat? Hello. Hi. Are you long or you short? What's going on? Hit the like button. Have you hit the like button? Are you a member? Do you have access to the exclusive emojis? Would love to see some emojis. Are you subscribed? Hit that subscribe and notification bell if you're brand new. We're live every day, every single day, Monday through Friday, twice a day. On the weekend, I'm here with you. We'll never leave you stranded, folks. All right? We are here for you. What's going on? What is the sentiment? Are we greedy? Are we fearful? Who here is fearful? Who's on the sidelines and just happy with their gains? Wow. Imagine that, right? Who's just happy and satisfied and not trading today? Talk to me in the chat, folks. Shout out to Seatown. Dionis Fresh says TA for ADA, baby. We did look at ADA, but we'll keep looking at it, of course. We'll keep looking at it. All right. There's Clasma. I see you. Anybody recently put clap in their name, Zen in their name? Where y'all at? I love it. All right, watching BTC on these meso time frames. Check out that 4-hour time frame real quick for BTC. Green money flow. The trend is up, but lower momentum. We got bear div on the 4-hour, my friends. Bear div on the 4-hour, but it could be invalidated at any time if we just take out the high. Get larger momentum coming in. Can easily invalidate. Shout out to Clapped Out. Says, I'm small, short, and sideline mainly. Not bad. Hayes says, Aster, possible breakout from months long range. Maybe I'll add Aster onto the list. We do have that in the community alts. Aster. All right. Imagination of Innocence says, long on hype and it's just taken off. Is that right? We got to look at Hyperliquid, the hottest coin in the game right now, right? Hyperliquid. All right, we got a super chat coming in. $10 super chat. We appreciate you so much. 333 Manifest 1 says, could you put the war scene in a little box on a screen to be visually seen at all times when you're on? You mean like this? Like that? You mean a little box, not on a big screen in the back. I can put it on the big screen. You mean like a little box. The problem is you probably won't be able to see it if it's a little box, if you mean actual little box. But there's the battlefield in the background. There you go. Battlefield in the background. You never miss where price action is. Not too bad, not too bad. Or at least who's in control, right? Who's in control of the order book? Yeah, but he meant like a picture in picture at the bottom right. I think it'll be too small to see. But that's interesting. Interesting idea. I appreciate the suggestion and thank you for the super chat. All right, Bull's still in control right now. Bull's in control. We're kind of in limbo right now, guys. We're in limbo. I feel like, most people are kind of bullish here. But at the same time, I know there's a lot of people shorting. We're extended. We're at resistance. But man, is the trend still up? The trend is still up. Let me put this right here. Here we go. All right, 79,270 for BTC. That sell wall is still a major sell wall, guys. 59.6 million. The buy wall, 46.9 million. All right, let's bring back the trade in view. Bring it back, the trade in view. Bring it back. Bring it back. All right. 15-minute time frame. 15 is interesting. We never lost a 200 on the 15. Is that right? We never lost a 200 MA on the 15-minute time frame. Are you serious? That's pretty bullish in my book. Let's see if we can get above that 50, this red line that is going to act as resistance. Yeah, I didn't know we maintained and respected the 15. Wow. Okay. I'm ready for a move, folks. All right, I'm going to pull up the order book here. Rob, how's that casino looking, man? Can you make it look better than this, man?
Absolutely. I'm working on it, bro. I'm working on it.
Yeah, this is like my own little fake casino right now. I just put it on Hakanashi candles. Put my Hakanashi candles on. I got my orders over here. I can turn on my sounds. There we go. Here's my sounds. I got my depth of market chart on the right. My CVD. And what you need is a reliable oscillator at the bottom. I don't know what you have right now. I don't know if you have MACD down there or what, but we need something, some type of demand oscillator or CVD. It should be based on like the strength of the bulls or the bears, essentially. Some type of oscillator, man. Some type of line that oscillates around a zero line, man. But how are we doing on a 5-minute for BTC? Did we print a green doji on a Hakanashi? No, we haven't. But we are printing our first red candle, though.
Look at oil.
How's it looking?
Bearish.
Trump said there's no more mines in the strait.
Yeah. So oil prices should come down. Yeah. Oil looks like it's bearishly consolidating. Fair finish. $3 to 1, yeah, 3 to 1. Bring it down to $79. But you'd need a better entry though. You need an entry around the 21 on the 30-minute. I like this. Look at that. Look at that volume there on this 15-minute.
Dump it. Let me turn off my order book sounds here. Order book sounds off. Bam.
You know what? I'm gonna put this trade in. I'm gonna do it on BitUnix. A lot of limit orders though.
Oh man, I just got a text. Freaking Dolly Parton died.
With the big titties?
Yeah, man.
Bye.
I met Dolly Parton in Tennessee. Her titties were filled with Hennessy.
We have a moment of thank you.
What?
She's an icon, bro.
Yeah,
She did a lot of philanthropist work.
be sensitive here. Okay.
She did a lot of philanthropist work.
Yes.
Well, Dolly Parton, may you rest in peace.
All right.
Thank you for that somber update, Rob. Really appreciate it, man. Really, really appreciate it.
My dad was a big Dolly Parton fan. Grew up.
Who?
My dad. Big Dolly Parton fan.
I wonder why. Well, I'm putting in this oil short. It's a limit order at 82.38. It's at the 21 on the 30-minute. Stop loss above the wick. So here's a trade setup for anyone that wants to speculate on an oil short. We may never get tapped in, but I need a better entry to retain this 3-to-1 here. So I'm looking to get in at 82.38. It's the 21 MA on the 30-minute time frame. My stop is above the wick at 83.14, and TP is a full measured move at 79.53 for an oil short. This to me looks like bearish consolidation with the bullish news in terms of the Strait of Hormuz, and should see oil prices come down, but we'll see. Tau's an interesting one. Tau had a pretty nice run up. Ooh, right at the 21 or right at the 200 on the 30-minute. What about the 15? Lost it on the 15. Bearish cross on the 1 hour. What about the 4 hour? 4 hour holding that 21. What do you think about this trade, JP? I always like to get second opinions on Tau trades because I'm very, very biased.
What's the play? Sell me.
The play is 30-minute 200 MA bounce with a tight stop loss.
Okay, I mean it's at the bottom of the local range, if you want to call that the range.
So 3.5 to 1. If we get a little bit of a better entry. If we do market order and we just have it right there. See, that's not enough. We need a better entry.
Yeah. I'll say this. I'm not in love with the structure, but yeah, sure. Is that support? It's at the bottom of a very range. If you put a small fixed range on it, I mean, you're at the value area low of that little range.
I mean, since the 19th,
yeah.
So about a week ago, we've remained above the 200 on the 30-minute. Even on this nasty-ass spill-off wick here. Stayed above it, came back, retested, bounced, put in a lower high, bounced here, but I don't know. This is, I don't know if I like it either.
Man, gold is starting to rip.
Gold?
Yeah. I wonder if the NQ is going to rip with it. Ooh, how about this, man? Is this an NQ trade? I've been waiting for a damn NQ trade, man. Is this it on a 10-minute, man? 200 MA, double bottom, low Stokes, green dot. Come on, VWAP. Pullback, right? Big bullish move, pullback. We got to look at the bigger structure, man. Is it an entry on the NQ?
Well, what about the triple Q? Does that look the same?
It should be the same. Yeah, that's the ETF version.
Seeing it on breakout. I think breakout is under XYZ. What's the amount? 29,000. What time frame were you on, by the way? 10 minute?
10 minute. Yeah, 10 minute.
Can you go to the 15? I just want to see if they look the same here on breakout.
A nice little flag right there on the 15. Yeah,
they do look the same. Okay. Yeah. Speculative.
Very speculative because it is in a downtrend. You got to be careful. Look at the medium time frame. It's definitely in a little medium downtrend. Medium time.
So what's the play? What are we? What's the TP?
All right. Well, let's see. If it was like a 10 minute, let's see. Bounce off the 200. Stop loss clearly down here somewhere. I guess you just take it to the top of the range. You don't even try to go for the measure move. You just take it to the top of the range. So let's get a long tool. Let's see. So one way to do it is like the tight stop loss, right? In a way, which we're probably just get stopped out, but maybe just risk very little. Look at 1 to 6 right there. If we somehow respect these wicks, but we don't put it way below that wick.
Well, here's the thing. If you're not going to put it below the very bottom wick, then just
prepare to get clapped.
Yeah, because look at that big gap there.
Yeah.
Well, that went away, but
yeah, because I moved it. Yeah, the visual range. So let's see what would happen if you put it down there. If you put your stop loss below that wick and below the clap gap, it makes it a 2.2. Now you got to go for the measure move. Now you got to go for the bigger move. You may have to go to a higher time frame and like take it to the next level. Like saying that this is going to be like a larger shoulder head, somewhat of a right shoulder, right? Something like that. Now you got to play that out. Right here. All right, so in the best case, that high, but maybe we aim for just here. Let's see here.
If you're going to drag it up to the full measured move, I'd rather drag my stop below the head.
Yeah, you don't want to go way down there. Like maybe roughly here. Go to full measured move now. The thing is, you get that move, you're probably gonna get that move, but let's not get greedy here. The 1 to 3.6 right now, 3.6 risk reward ratio on that, not too bad. But I just don't know if the Nasdaq is ready yet, man. I don't know if it's ready. It's in a downtrend. It's in a downtrend on the medium time frames, but an uptrend technically still on the daily. We'll see, but it did break some recent lows. It took out that low, right?
I got a trade right now.
What you got? What you got?
Look at Caspa. Look at Caspa on the 15-minute. Okay. About to get a bullish cross. 9 is about to cross the 21. We're right at the 21. And then look at the look at momentum.
Okay.
Look at these two lows.
I see.
Look at RSI. And then look at the equal lows. And look at the heavy bull div there. Heavy class B bull div.
Yep.
At the 21. 9's about to cross. Coming off a green dot. Although that was a few candles. That was about a couple candle sessions ago.
I noticed a theme here. Everything's at a local value area low. Local value
and
area
it's
low.
right by its 200 on the 1 hour.
Which makes for a good entry for a long, but also it can we can lose market structure pretty quickly if it does get bearish.
Yeah.
So the stop loss very important.
I would put my stop below the lows. Take this up to the 200 for a 3.3 to 1. And we just got the bullish cross. Call the trade alert. I'm getting in. I'm going to market order this one.
Attention.
This one will be a market order.
Trade inbound.
Caspa. Stop. Stop right there. Let's just go ahead and mark it. TP, stop loss. Cross 20x. Let's go higher. Let's go 50x. TP at the 200, my friends. Very, very simple trade. This is less than a 2 to 1. Still less than a 2 to 1. What if we got a better entry? What if we got our entry at there? What if we limit order this thing?
Caspa, huh? Okay.
Let's see what that looks like. Yep, that's a 4 to 1.
Make it happen, Captain.
60 for 220. Open long. All right. Just come kiss the 21 again. Please. Thank you. Thank you very much. In fact, let's just come kiss the 9. So this is a long on Caspa. We're looking to get an entry at the 20 at the 9 MA on the 15-minute, which is at 28.23. TP up at the 15-minute 200 MA at 29.05. Stop loss at 27.97. And it looks like we are hopefully about to get that entry there. So Caspa long, let's say risking 70 to make 210. So a 3 to 1 trade. I like it.
All right, cool.
Just going down the list. Maybe we'll find some other ones. A lot of stiffies on the 15-minute time frame here.
Yep. Looks like if you're gonna go long, now's the time. Looks like for shopping and not last night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not yesterday's evening, but now at the bottom of the local range.
What about Sui? Sui looks interesting. Oh, Stokes are kind of high though. So bull div, nice little stiffy there. Looks like the 21 starting to curve up at the 9 MA. But VWAP coming down, money flow deep in the green or in the red, and Stokes are pretty high. Not ideal, but here's Uniswap, sideways, Zcash. Oh, someone said we should look at Zcash.
Yeah, and Aster and Hype.
Zcash looks good. Look at all these green dots. Double green dots at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice stiffy there. You got bull div here. You also have bull div from here to here, right? Measuring these lows. Coming off some bull div on the Stokes. VWAP just got a bullish cross. Looks like it's expanding to the upside. That's the 15-minute time frame on Zcash. What about the 5? Let's remove the drawings. 5-minute losing the 21. About the 30. Yeah, a little more risky.
It feels clappy.
Yeah, it does. Okay.
Clap it out.
All right. Never mind on Zcash. What about the higher time?
One trade looked good. What did you just enter there? What was that?
Caspa.
Caspa. Maybe I'll just follow you real quick, man. Get a little money here. Follow the macro man.
We might not get our entry.
It'll be an honor to get clapped with you, man.
Do we FOMO in?
In Caspa? Oh, you're waiting on entry?
I was trying to get a 9MA retest. Okay, we almost got it.
Oh, no, man. I'm getting it now.
Yeah, me too. Okay.
Clap me sooner than later.
We'll tighten up our stop a little bit. We'll go right there. 77 for 190.
Take it up to the 200?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this, man. Let's do this.
Looks good, but anything can happen. Bull div, stiffy, bullish cross, just clear the 21. So, and look at that. Of course, as soon as you fucking enter, you get your original entry. So this one, so now the numbers are 77 for 193. It's a little less than a 3-to-1. Not ideal, but this one, I'm gonna move my stop into profit. If it goes my way sooner than usual. We'll see how that pans out. We should have gotten into that NASDAQ trade, man.
It's looking good to the upside?
I think so. Yeah.
And it makes sense because gold is taking off, man. I'm seeing like a correlation between gold, the NASDAQ, and BTC. Like all pumping together at times. Yeah.
I do think we get one more. So it's at the 200 on the 15 right now. Okay, so expecting a rejection here. So I like the setup. I'd like to wait for a more of a sniper entry on this one, but I like the setup. And if I miss out on the trade, then so be it.
Yeah, I like the double bottom. I like the bull div. It doesn't look like it's too late to get into the NASDAQ if it's going to make a bullish move. That bull div is nice on that RSI right there. I like that.
And little inverse head and shoulders?
I like the, yeah, I'm looking at that too. Yeah, it's like a slanted inverse head and shoulder right there with a little flag right there. Not too bad. We'll see. I remain patient though. And is it a bit of a stiffy too? It is a bit of a stiffy. There we go.
That broke and got a retest. Right?
Yeah. Call it a retest. It's ready for you right now. It's like, what are you waiting for, Monk, man? You've been waiting for a trade. Here you go. You want it? You want it? Man.
So we in?
Well, there's a small time frames agree. Like 5 minute and 1 minute. Double bottom on a 5 minute. 1 minute now testing is resistance. This would be the test here. Maybe I'll get in on like a Sammy special, man. I don't know. I don't trust this at all, man. I don't trust it. I do like the overall. If I were to play this at all, it would be the double bottom structure though. It would be stop loss below the double bottoms. Take it as high as I could take it. Let me see. What would that look like right now? And it's probably a better entry as we're at resistance, but let me see. Yeah. Yeah, how about an entry at the PLC? 29,226. Now that would be nice. I would do that. So I like this trade, but I still need a better entry. If it can come down.
That's kind of what I've been feeling all stream, right?
Yeah.
Is everything looks good, but just a better entry to get our risk reward up there.
Yeah. Somebody said, am I still in the BCH long? I am, and currently getting clapped. Yeah.
Oh, that was from last night, yeah?
Yeah, I'm.
Oh, looks like my oil trade filled.
Hey.
Okay, oil. Ooh, filled on a wick. All right. Okay, so in 2 trades, oil and Caspa. And Circle, of course, that I'm getting clapped on and about to get clapped the hell out. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is moving. We'll see if this turns into... It's not going to turn into a wick. Just clap me out. Just get it over with. Come on, just keep going. Pay my boy JP. Some of my money. He took money out of my pocket, man.
Literally, I'm literally taking your money.
Fuck, bullshit. Messed up, bro, after everything I've done for you.
I like it, man.
You like it?
I'm sorry. Am I not supposed to like it?
I guess you are. I guess you can love
Anybody
it.
willing to speculate on Master? Damn.
No.
No, not at all.
Actually, can we trade that?
Full div on a weekly. I don't know. Full div.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You can trade it on BTCC. Who's that?
Lappage.
You got clapped?
I don't think it was me.
It wasn't me either. Was that you, Rob?
No.
It was you.
Mm-mm.
JP. Not you, Rob. It was JP. Had to
Was
be JP.
I don't know.
Unless I got clapped. No, I didn't get clapped out of Circle yet.
All my trades are still open. I don't know. Any limit orders get filled?
Okay. Breakout doesn't do the... No?
BTC trade still open. Circle trade still open. I got Caspa open. Everything's still open. I don't know. Somebody did something sneaky.
Oh, it's Laura.
Laura, what are you doing?
She's 100x full port leveraging, bro.
I love it. Full port in Doge.
You were looking at SHIB yesterday, and that thing was running. I wonder if it's meme season, bro.
Good point.
So Stacks was exploding today too.
STX.
Yeah.
I used to like that coin. Obviously, for trading, it doesn't matter, but
Yeah. They did have their staking went live, and then they're gonna.
there is no Bitcoin staking.
Well, no, the Stacks staking went live,
I know.
and then the chain itself is going to transact in Bitcoin versus the Stacks token. So it's going to be.
But why is the coin pumping then?
I think
Right,
it's all
because you're kind of
speculative.
taking value away from.
I don't really care for the project. I think do people really want futures contracts on?
Jesus, pumped up fund 2x in a week.
Five?
Do you say "fa" at home?
I do.
Like,
I do.
you're at-
Egg claps.
You're in and out, and they're like, "Did you want both animal styled?" And you're like, "Fa." Like,
Yeah, I do in real life, yeah.
Mhm.
And I use clap a lot too around with my girl and stuff as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's okay. You ever? Okay, this is a very personal question. Do you ever bring the AI into your relationship?
Never. Oh.
like Claparella told me that you were wrong about that argument we had yesterday.
Claparella calls me daddy.
I did ask my girl if I can call her Claparella though.
You would. You fucking would. Sick. You're sick.
She didn't really get the reference, so it was okay.
Yeah, I would have loved to see her face on that one. I've never met your girl, but I'm assuming if she's with you, she's a solid young lady.
Yeah.
And but I would love to see her reaction or her facial expression. So no, if I'd asked that to my wife, so what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, I don't know.
A new nickname for you, baby.
Then I'd laugh at myself, and we would laugh at each other, and that would be the end of it. Okay, I'm literally just cycling through. I got it on the 1 hour. I'm going through the list of alts. I'm trying to see if there's anything at a key level.
Oof.
Any good trade setups here? Everything's kind of flat, my friends. Unfortunately, for if we're we like volatility.
It's like a holding pattern, right? Oh,
Yeah. It's like the Atlanta airport,
Yeah.
busiest airport in the world. Just too many planes coming in.
Just circulating and circulating. And
Yeah,
circulating.
yeah. We're just being asked to hold here.
As BTC tries to figure it out, right?
Yeah.
Figure it out in a small time frame.
Literally everything is sideways. Look at ICP sideways. Google, SpaceX, IBM.
What's going to break the stalemate, man? Here we go. NASDAQ getting a move above that 1 minute.
Why the fuck? Why didn't we get in, man? What is
We were
wrong with you?
scared, man.
Why are you so scared, bro? And when I say why you so scared, I'm also talking to myself subconsciously.
Nah, I'm not scared. I'm just cautious here, man. I don't know. I was looking for
Man,
the
fuck
1
that,
minute.
bro. I'm just gonna
I'm gonna
yonk
take
it.
the semi-special, man.
I'm gonna yonk. No, I'm going in right now.
I'm gonna go in right now. Nice,
Bitch, I'm
spot.
going in. I mean, we
going
cleared
in.
we cleared the 200 on
Close the candle above the 200. Yeah, that's all
Yes.
you need, right? Get in the trade.
Okay, you gonna get in with me?
What are you waiting on?
You gonna get in with me?
Huh?
Okay, so stop below.
Target found.
So I added oil and gold to your Bitcoin treasure map.
Have you really just been doing that this whole stream?
Like Rob is so quiet.
Fucking Rob, bro.
Yeah, this shit is dope. Look, I got the handle that you wanted. Look, David. So you can pull the handle.
Hey,
It tells you.
this is so degenerate. This is so degenerate.
Is there gonna be
It only does long.
But here's the thing: is there gonna be
It's telling you at that current moment, but it'll change on different time frames.
Oh, I see.
So it'll tell you if you should like long, say like the 6 hours.
You're a freaking genius, man. Where's the sounds at, man? Come on. Does this make the sound when you pull the lever?
I'm not waiting, bro. I'm in the Nasdaq trade.
Where's my
Trading the XYZ on breakout.
here? Let me unmute.
All right, I'm getting in the trade, man. Get in the trade, monk, man. What are you waiting on?
All right, here it is. Here's the trade. Enter now. This is well, technically JP's trade. Do you want to take this trade? Or
It's our trade, man.
okay, it's our trade. It's a
how-
bro trade.
How cute.
It's a bro trade. Stop loss at 29,097. This is the XYZ 100 on breakout. I don't know if the triple Q chart looks the same, but because it's what we saw on the actual chart, this is what I'm trading. Enter now. Stop loss at 29,097 with a TP up at 29,663. What I'm doing is I'm taking this high here. By the way, if you don't have a breakout account, man, highly recommend you try it out. We've had they paid out $1.1 million yesterday, JP. They paid out over $1 million, zero issues.
Yesterday?
Damn.
Yeah.
So this is where my TP is. If you want to get greedy and take it up there, sure, but I'm not trying to be greedy. I like this level here. It's a very important SR level. You can see here, we've tapped it many times on the way up, on the way down. So that's where I'm taking my profit if the trade plays out. So yeah, that's the trade I'm in. So I'm in 3 trades right now. I'm in an oil short, Caspa long, which looks like, well, not quite actually. I was saying it looks like I would have got my entry, but maybe not. We'll see how this one pans out. We got our double bottom with bull div here on Caspa. Reclaim the 21 MA. If you like the direction, but you're not in the trade yet, as long as this 21 continues to curve up, you can get a 21 MA entry at 28.21, which will give you an even better risk to reward ratio, and you'll be able to risk a lot less for a lot more. But yeah, did you follow on the oil trade, by the way, JP?
You got into oil too?
Yeah, oil short, man. Look at that. Look at that.
I didn't follow that one, no.
Bro, this is the juicy, man.
I got to say, I don't like how extended it is to the downside.
Bro,
But yes,
chill out,
it is
man.
bearish consolidation, but man, look at that big drop, man. I get it. Big drop to more big drop. I get it, but man.
You better chill out, bro.
It kind of looks like a rounded bottom, man. I don't know.
Whatever. I'm in the trade.
You're like, I'm in the trade and in the money.
Well, barely.
All right, I just entered the XYZ trade on breakout.
Let's go.
Yeah, and also got it popping on BTCC. Let's get it popping.
Brand new whip just hopped in. I got options.
Circle and Bitcoin is up. Down on
Just fucking,
Casper.
I'm closing this circle trade. Stupid ass. What was I thinking? XYZ. Is it the XYZ or did you? Or is it the triple Q?
It's on. They have both. So they have the QQQ and the Tech 100, depending on if you want like the NASDAQ numbers or the
There you
QQQ numbers.
I want the NASDAQ numbers, yeah?
Yeah, so the Tech 100, yeah.
Okay. I'm just the same. I'm gonna get in this one too. Let's
You go, guys. BTCC. We got a link in the description of the video. They have the NASDAQ. Tokenized.
That's right, baby.
Very easy to use. All right, come on, Casper. Make something happen. Poke it with a stick. Bitcoin, do something as well.
Sorry, I'm just putting my trade in also on BTCC. $5 for $30, 6-1. Let's go. But this one uses a lot of your margin.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get a big trade going with it.
Whatever.
It's not too much leverage. It kind of, it's okay.
Yeah, well, I don't have any more margin to use on this
Breakout
one.
lets you do pretty decent
Yo, Breakout is fucking legit, man. I'm telling you, the people that are not using Breakout, you are missing out. This one, we can open a 10x leverage up to $2 million, bro.
And look what Fib Sniper just said. He says, Breakout is effing amazing. He said it took him 9 hours to get his cash out, liquid cash, on the 90-10 split. WTF?
That's amazing, man. Good stuff.
Breakout, let's go.
Love to hear it.
Getting payouts here.
Breakout, payout. Looking at, we're about to go to the beach and lay out, man.
Yeah.
My brain is still not properly functioning. So my apologies for any lame comments I make or. Okay. Yeah, Caspa.
Plasma says, Big D, can we get the numbers for that oil trade?
Yeah.
And also, people keep begging for the DXY, man. Do you care to look at the DXY?
Honestly, not really. We can't trade it.
Right? How do we make money with this?
But
How do we make?
I got the DXY on there too.
Let's go.
The casino.
Let's go.
So the oil numbers
Maybe
are.
show them that.
So my oil numbers. The only thing is, be careful. There is a little bull div on the 15-minute. But I was playing. I think the 1 hour is what I was playing. But this is to me is bearish consolidation. Could it be a bottom? Yes. But I'm risking 50 for 200. Just a very straightforward 2-1. I like what's happening with the Strait of Hormuz talks, and people can actually the traffic in the Strait of Hormuz has gone up. And so will people speculate that oil prices are coming down? I think so. And so that's my play. And so just beware, it could get clapped out. I do have a stop above this wick here. So my entry is 82.33. My stop is 83.14, and my TP is down at 79.53. That is my oil short, and Caspa is not behaving the way that I want it to behave. Shame on you, Caspa.
Yeah.
Touching that 21, though, we'll see on the 15-minute. This is still intact. Unless it loses that 21, then we get clapped out. So we'll see how that pans out.
Last chance to bounce.
Last call for alcohol for my homies. That's not how the song goes, but yeah. All right, man. Ooh, what's this? Whoa. Dell
ready for bullish action? Can we get bullish
Yo.
finally? Can we get bullish finally?
Look at this.
What?
I just randomly came on. Look at this. 1 hour.
1 hour, nice cross.
Look at that perfect touch there. About to get a green dot too on the 1 hour. What about the 4? Okay, continuation. 1 hour, 2 hour. This looks kind of bullish.
All right. This thing's pretty polished here.
Let's go. Come on.
All right, take a look. All right, so got supply and demand zones here. And then you got the handle pull.
Oh,
Yeah, I got.
short. Man.
Can you change the time frame? You can.
Yeah. So like right now it's short on the 15-minute, but maybe on the daily, daily's still short, 6 hours. Looks like it's saying.
And if it's unsure, will it give you 2 short, 1 long or something?
Short every time frame.
No. What about the monthly? I wonder if
Broken.
that's
Broken.
anyways, that's a small little feature. But anyways, what do y'all think here, man?
Maybe it's not wrong.
So we got I got the 21 and the 100 SMA. I got liquidity to the upside. You got
You still don't think we should have all those averages there?
I think it's, in my opinion, I think it's too busy.
I kind of agree with you,
I
man.
added the super trend.
Okay.
What if it was just Hakanashi candles, just like the casino, you know, just simple Hakanashi?
That's a good idea.
And so you can see the trend.
So
Yes. And the demand and supply zone, like where, okay, so it's shaded.
Kind of like blends in, right? I guess,
Oh,
okay.
unless you,
it gets, you know, obviously it gets a little bit more.
Does it move if you move, price?
Yeah,
Go down?
watch this. So say let's go to the 15-minute as an example. You'll see the zones shift as you go further back into the charts. Anyways, work in progress. I'm working on it.
Do you know what language this is? Is this like multi-layered?
This is USA.
HTML? Is it HTML? Is it like Java, Python? Do you know what language
bro,
is
he's
this
using
using?
AI. You think he knows?
Well, AI will tell him what language it's using, I guess. I don't know.
Probably Java or Python.
It may be multi-layered. But clearly it looks like HTML or some type of web app, you know, interface. Okay. All right, interesting. But I'm with you, man. It is a little bit busy, right? Constructive criticism, a little bit
So
busy.
what do y'all want to remove?
All the moving averages.
What's liquidity downside? What is that?
It's the batches of liquidity.
I get rid of that.
Hey, folks, what is your constructive criticism here, or just feedback? You know, maybe just positive feedback for the casino indicator here. What would you like to see? What needs to be removed? What needs to be added? Just, you know, just curious.
So we got liquidity to the upside, downside. You want to remove those?
That's
What about the moving averages? Do you want those on there?
I would keep the 21 and the super trend.
the 21 and the super trend.
Yeah. That's
No
what I would-
100.
No. In my opinion.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm fine with that at minimum. I would say we remove all of them, man. We have our charts to show us all that stuff.
The super trend.
This is supposed to be a quick reference.
I would definitely keep the super trend though. In my opinion.
I'm open to it. I'm open to it. I'm open to it.
So keep the super trend, remove everything else.
Daniel Baker says, keep it all. See what the rest of them say.
What is that? The MACD on the bottom? Like a MACD.
Yeah, looks like it.
Maybe
Shamitra says, can't see the chart clearly. Too much going on. Permadegen says the sound effects are annoying. Well, you got to deal with that one, man. That's the
You can turn
overstimulation, my
them
friend.
off and on if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Needs more cowbells. Cowbells?
I would maybe get rid of the MACD so you can see the
Yeah, I don't like
price
the
action
MACD there.
larger.
I'd rather
So,
one oscillator down here. I think you
Give-
should
give
do a
me
CVD based oscillator at the bottom, man.
Get rid of the.
I don't think a lot of people know what CVD is though.
Yeah, but you could just, you know, we won't call it CVD. We'll call it something else, right? You know, the demand, or you know, where, you know,
Are you
Bitcoin
anticipating
is.
like newbies using this or more advanced traders or intermediate traders, Robin?
What's that?
Are you anticipating more newbies like looking at this and using it, or more intermediary or advanced traders?
I just wanted to have our own kind of custom built one that we use. You know, like just kind of like.
So
this
I
one
think
here.
for newbie friendly, like you see how it's just red and green. Feels like red, green, good, bad, or red, bad, good, green, good, right?
Yeah.
So whatever oscillator you put, I would just maybe have that
Keep
color.
it simple. Just like how the casino did it. You see how to pull to the upsides, pull to the downside, red, green.
That's what I'm saying. Everything's red and green, right? Bearish condition, bullish condition, reversal, demand zone.
I love the idea of having a zero line. Are we above the zero line, below the zero line? We bullish, bearish, like, you know, and you could, this could be money, this could be RSI, this could be MACD, this could be CVD, hell, it could be open interest. I don't know. It could be a combination of all
Open
of them.
interest might be an interesting one. Or
Yeah.
what about funding rates?
I don't know.
Anyways.
Sideways, baby. We in a holding pattern. We doing nothing. We going in circles. We're chasing each other's tails.
I know I gave JP some love yesterday on the stream, but man, good shit yesterday, bro.
Oh, thank you, man.
That was a 10-hour streaming day. 10-hour streaming day. Pretty dope. And so this dude was at the studio from 8 o'clock, 8:30 to about 9.
Yeah, 9-ish, something like that. Yeah.
And he didn't get paid a single dollar for it. Zero.
Nope. But I love it, folks. I love it.
And the way you can support him, if you want this man to get paid, we all get paid the same, right? We make money from our ref links. So if you're trading anyways, you want to support the channel, you want us to keep bringing you content. You see, we have a beautiful studio here. We got employees that we employ. And the best way to do it, we don't ever reach into your pocket and remove money from it. We like you to keep your money so you can make money with it. But there is a way to support us, and that is trading with our ref links. If you're going to get a breakout account, use our code, right? We get paid affiliate commission from that as well. And so our money is made from the companies, not from our community. And so we always appreciate it. And, if you don't do it, then, it's not like we're going to treat you any different. But it's always, always much appreciated when people show their support. And the best way to do it is to use our ref links when you're trading. They got some really good deals going on with BitUnix and BTCC. And so we have both, right? We do a lot of our scalping on BitUnix. It's got the best UI. We do a lot of our TradFi stuff on BTCC. And so it's nice to have two separate exchanges that you can use for multiple different things. And so, those links are in the description of the video.
Hey.
I got nothing else, man.
I got nothing else either. I'll see y'all in about 2 hours, okay? Make sure you're subscribed and notification bell.
Make sure you're
active.
subscribed and stay notified and Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
Rain Man, anything else you want to?
No, I'm good, bro.
You good? All right. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. We appreciate every single one of you. We love you. And you'll see the Zen Master back here in about 2 hours. Oh, tomorrow's show. Same time? A little different look?
Tomorrow's show. I don't know what's going on tomorrow. Remind me, man. Come on, remind me what's going on here.
We're getting another upgrade at the studio, remember?
Oh yeah, that thing. Yeah. So I guess I'm I don't know. Am I streaming from home? I don't know. We got to have a show, man. What are we gonna do?
Okay, just stay tuned. We should have a show at the normal hour.
Yeah.
At the normal streaming time. It might be a different look, but it'll still be at the normal streaming time. So just join our Discord. You'll get all the updates in there. But again, thank you very much, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Until then, peace.